Okay, anyway, intro. Last session left us with troublesome escapes, awkward encounters, and embarrassing revelations in the form of an alibi. Sorscha, the cook of the Cheeky Nook, who recently made delicious chili, and I'm mentioning this because I was thinking about the chili quite a lot recently, now found herself having to help Valna and Weiss escape the attentions of guards, and she made quite the splash doing so. While Melby and Gregory did have a moment with the mayor of the city, though Gregory also caught the attentions of the mayor, Mayor's enthusiastic daughter, that is. Mayor Marcus Phillips, not wanting to waste the opportunity of utilizing two adventurers, set them and the rest of the group off on an important errand to help the city guard. This, however, escalated into the group's helping with the interrogation of one suspect, Hogarth the Goliath, to the dismay of Neth. Eventually, everyone crossed paths once more at the rival tavern, the Green Locust. Song, merrymaking, and grumpy company ended the session with a chance for the friends to work out their next step. Would they continue to aid the city guard, or would they help out their so-called fugitives? Or maybe they would lend a hand to Melby and Gregory, who had a very magical and possibly supernatural problem to solve. So, last I left you all off, you're at the Green Locust, all settled down. Yes, yes?
Yes, yes.
Pretty much.
Yes, yes?
Yeah. I mean, as subtle as Neth can be.
Now, apparently, my OBS has decided to show screen 2 and not screen 1, which is annoying. 1 second.
I haven't looked, so you're fine.
Really? No, wait, no. Go roll 20. I'm so paranoid now. No, it's just showing freaking. Hang on.
No, we have time.
We have time. But really though, Chrome, please. There we go. There we go. Okay. Are you sure, Chrome? Are you sure, OBS? Are you sure? Really sure? Alright.
It's not sure.
Can someone check the stream again, please? Should be roll 20 now.
Yeah, you're set.
Cool. Alright. Thank you. That would have been awkward if I didn't realise. Right then, so let's move back to Green Locust. Green Locust even. That's where I left you all. Everyone see everything okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Seems alright.
Okay. So everyone was all settled down. There was Weiss and Retty on stage performing. Valna had skulked off to the corner. Sorscha and Neth had gone to the bar. The rest are just sitting down. Melby and Gregory just enjoying the performance. It is now about just past lunchtime. I don't think you've ever had a chance to sit down and eat properly, except for maybe Valna and Weiss, who did get some nice chili earlier on.
I did.
Sorscha tends to grab a bowl to taste while she's cooking.
Oh, as before, you could smell the nice spit roast of a pig in the back, and it's wafting through the tavern.
Might be tempting there. Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time for second lunch. A bit of roast and a bit of ale. Is there a waitress and or waiter about? Do I have to approach the...
You can't actually see any waitresses about, so it looks like you're gonna have to approach the bar yourself.
Alright, well, Soren will get up and trudge over to the bar. What's that? That smells so nice. I'll have some of that and a bit of ale.
Alright, you have the little halfling fella that's behind the bar. He steps up onto his stool.
Oh, good afternoon.
Hello! No, you're gonna have to wait a wee bit. It's not quite done yet. Like, it's just trying to get that nice crackling on the skin, you know? Soon, though, soon. I'll go check, actually. You just would you like a drink in the meantime?
Yes, it's been quite a day. I think I'll have a bit of ale.
Alright then, alright. And hops down, immediately rushes off to the back. And you're left at the bar with Neth, Sorscha, and yourself. There isn't any other patrons at the bar itself. Any other folks you see are all situated on the tables. And you also hear that Vice and Reti have finished one song and then gone into a little jig while performing with their instruments. And there's lots of tap dancing type sounds echoing through the tavern. You hear Gregory and Melby clapping and whooping at this sight.
Well, everything feels like it's safer here. What about you two?
I'm not drunk enough for this shit.
Neth, she's not crying, but it's just like I wish I hadn't woke up today face.
Are you still sour about what the mayor and literally everyone else has said about your mum?
Do you have... Yes,
Right?
I am. You haven't, had you?
No! Thank you, but... No. Alright, so, Lesley, I'm still a little confused as to what we're doing. I mean, the knight, Gregory and Melby, they have a plan, I think. But I'm still not sure what it is. Like, are we after the boys, the girls, the children? I'll be honest. When they were having their conversation, something about sleeping came up, and I got very tired.
I don't have a damn clue. I thought we were trying to help some of them get out of the city to avoid getting into trouble. But
Wait,
damned if I know.
But you weren't with us. Are you trying to help the baddies that we're after? Oh, this just got very awkward.
She kind of motions to the tiefling on stage and the guy at the table behind her. And she's like,
Are those the baddies we're after?
not so much baddies, but nuisances.
Oh, good. I had a chat with them when we were in the bar. They seemed nice enough. Well,
Trying to get them past the guards is like trying to wrangle a screaming chicken past a pack of foxes.
The alligator stares at you blankly.
Never
Right? Slowly scratching at his chin. He'll consider, well, I wasn't too good about paying attention, so I'm just going to be looking for the kiddos. Neth, you remember what they look like?
Identical, small, tiny elf children.
Right. I'll keep my eyes peeled for them. He is promptly distracted by the smells of the kitchen. Eyes peeled on the meat.
Sorscha just snorts into her mug of ale and just takes another swig.
You see at this point the halfling steps back and he's just rubbing his hands in a dishcloth just to get off the grease that he's obviously been checking the meat quite close up. Yeah, sorry about all the waiting. You know, we did supposed to have more staff in today, but the rain has scared off a lot of people. And it's still quite heavy rain outside. It doesn't seem at all to have let up at all during the day. And you're pretty sure it's actually getting heavier and heavier. Yeah, so we're sorry for the wait. I usually have a few kitchen staff at back, but it's just me today. It's fine. I'm alright. I mean, I live here, just but I'd rather have some help. Anyone looking for work?
Soren looks directly over to Sorscha. No sense of tact, just stares blankly at her.
Sorscha kind of looks at Neth. What'd your mom do if I quit?
Yell at me, but I would say do it.
Need a new cook.
Well, I don't need a replacement. It's just he couldn't make it in today. His cart got stuck in mud, apparently. That's what the a little bird told me. And you don't know in this kind of fantasy setting if an actual little bird did tell him or something.
Was
something
it a
on the
kangaroo or a
side.
crow?
Well, so what are you looking for?
Oh, you know, I mean, I need to man the bar. That's what I usually do. And I mean, I'm an alright cook, but I'm a bit slow. So if you've got
What's the
skills
pay?
in the kitchen, well, today you can get a free meal. You can get I'll give you some coin at the end of the day. Drinks are free.
Sounds good. Alright. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be back.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Oh,
And she stomps out the door.
okay.
Heading over to Neth's mom's tab.
Okay. Could you roll perception, please?
Okay.
Shall use this dice. Okay. You roll perception, please.
One moment.
Mhm.
Yeah, doesn't see shit.
Oh, what'd you get? Oh, 5. Okay.
5. She's like, I'm gonna go quit. So
Okay, no, it's fine. Now, what you as you stomp out the door in the rain, you're pretty sure you hear splash, splash, splash in puddles, but when you look around, there's nothing there.
okay. Just kind of shrugs.
Okay, so you're heading off to the Cheeky Nook. Excellent.
Oh god, yes.
The rest of the tavern, Vythe and Reti are now doing this weird, like, juggling routine for some strange reason. You don't know where Reti got those beanbags from, but they're suddenly in her hands.
You don't want to know if
You know what? I want to know where she got those from. And they're just doing this, like, duo juggling routine. The beanbags are flying impossibly high into near the ceiling, but somehow they managed to do little twirls before catching them. It's quite impressive.
Say, Mr. Bartender.
Yeah?
You wouldn't happen to have seen any kids running past here today, would you?
Kids? Well, not really. They shouldn't be here in the pub, honestly.
Well, no, you're right. But I have a funny feeling that they don't much care for rules.
Oh, well, I haven't seen any kiddies here.
That's for the best. Hmm.
In fact, you seem like the youngest one.
looking around. Yeah. That's fair. Oh no. I mean, everything's fine. Well, in the off chance you see 3, Neth, did you say they were identical?
Yes, 3 elven little kids with hoods, 3 different colors.
Yeah.
Can I get a drink?
Yeah, no problem. What do you fancy? We've got the ales, we've got a stout on tap. We also have a nice fruity beer that I've made myself.
She thinks for a moment. Something that will make me forget the day.
Ah, you want some hard liquor, do you?
Just scrounges in her pockets and like just plunks down like a handful of coins.
Oh dear.
Whatever this gets me.
All right. Yeah, no, I've got you some. Let's see. It's not quite like fire water, but it's called Crimson Beast. If that interests you.
Yeah, sure. 1, I guess.
1? Alright, I'll get you a shot glass to try. And he hops down from his stool, and then you hear the patter of his tiny feet going off to round the corner, and you hear him walking down the stairs as well, quickly shuffling of bottles, tinker in the background before he scoots up again. And he brings out a crimson bottle, like its name, and it's got a black label wrapped around the glass, and in gold writing, fancy gold writing, it says the Crimson Beast, and it's like a drawing as well of a beastie that looks kind of like a tiger.
Neth, that looks more dangerous than some of the people that live here.
She wrinkles her nose.
No,
that's fine.
Suit yourself.
Oh, you just have a little sip. I'll just pour you a little bit and see how it goes. I warn you though, it burns. And I'm not just talking your mouth. Afterwards it might burn too.
She thinks for a moment. Huffs, grabs her nose, and knocks the whole thing.
Okay, Constitution save, please.
If my sheet would load, that'd be great.
Oof, it does burn. Even though you fortify yourself, knowing what it might do to you, it's definitely, as this trickles down your throat, it burns all the way. And as your whole body feels like it heats up, and your cheeks go rosy. Your eyes water, but you're on your feet. That's the main thing.
Okay, that was a mistake. I'm good, thank you.
It has this weird aniseed, like hot aniseed feeling on your tongue. Oh, okay. Do you want some water? Okay, I'll be right back. Shuffle of his feet again, patter, runs over to a barrel, gets a ladle, fills a cup full of water. This is fresh rainwater, actually. It tastes quite refreshing. Here you go. And he hands it back to you.
Takes it and just starts guzzling it. No couth, no manners, barely a nod, just chugging.
Yeah, powerful stuff, in it. See, I only have a little thimble for myself now and again. Not too often, though. Alright, how about you, sir? Turns to Soren.
Oh, I just want an ale, thank you.
Okay. Pint or half pint?
Best for it to be half, I think.
Okay. Halfing size it is. And he patters off again, grabs a half pint glass from the shelf, gives it a little clean of his little waistcloth, makes it all shiny, puts a glass in front of you, and then pours in some ale from a flask. Yeah, this is very special one I've brewed myself. I call it the hop skip ale. Puts a merry step in you.
Okay.
I'm trying to craft my own beer. You see.
How's that gone for you?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, this hop skip's quite popular.
Soren looks around the room. Not many people.
Not really. It's just the weather. It's just the weather. Come on now. Be fair.
Alright.
He has a chuckle.
Couldn't hurt.
Has a chuckle, twinkle in his eye. Yeah, anyway, I'll better go check on the poor cutback. He scoots off.
Soren's eyes light up just a little bit. Oh, yes.
You're a bit work concerned though, because you notice there's a hint of smoke in the air now. Oh, thank you, hello. Hello. Thank you very much for the follow. Enjoy the D&Ds. Yeah. So while that's going on, and the beanbags are being thrown on stage, Gregory leans back, getting a bit bored of the beanbag throwing. He liked the music a lot and enjoyed the singing, but he doesn't quite understand what the point is of throwing beanbags. Stands up from his table, his armor creaking as he does, and takes off his helmet and puts him on the table as well, and moseys on over to the bar. Alright then. I'm a bit bored, honestly, and I don't do well in taverns.
Well, it's quite hard to do stuff with the rain being the way it is.
Oh, this is true. Oh, but I am itching to get stuff done though, so I've got it on my checklist. I've got the Mayor Phillips Marcus, was it? Or is it the other way around? Marcus Phillips, I think it was. Now, I met him, and I've told him what he needed to know. Now, did he want us to help out more with the investigation, or was the interrogation enough? Do you think?
Well, I must admit that I recently recognized that I wasn't quite all there during the chat with Mr. May. But I imagine the more we help, the better he'll feel. So, being the good citizens that we are, I at least plan on finding those triplets. Triplets? Neth? Triplets?
Yes, triplets.
Triplets.
Oh, speaking of which, Neth, are you alright? You took a funny turn back at the jail.
Her head turns and her eyes narrow. And she starts to say something but bites it back.
Let me just
No,
check how long
I'm good.
Zone of Truth... Oh, no, it's not Zone of Truth. Okay. You're
Two
out...
big, goofy doofuses talking to this very angsty teenage girl.
Ignore, I was about to mumble.
No. I'm fine. I'm fine. My mother is the town cart, but
She runs a town cart?
yes.
I thought she was the head of the shop.
Well, she's a very busy woman, isn't she? Multiple jobs.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Getting lots of work done.
No wonder she's so popular.
Yeah.
This is high keen noise.
Oh dear. Alright, I think you need to relax, love. Oh, now, see, helping out with finding the triplets, it worries me a wee bit because I've got my own businesses to attend. I wasn't just here to warn the mayor. I wanted to do a check over the city for weird happenings. I think I mentioned that. Weird stuff with the weather, or you know, like I mean,
Like
I want
the
to.
rain?
Yeah. I mean, is there any else things you've like seen?
Well, I mean, the river wasn't running, as it were.
River wasn't running.
Usually the water's moving, for lack of better words. Awfully still now. I could have swam in that.
Melby, what do you think? He calls over to his known friend, who's just been enjoying. Unlike Gregory, he has very much been enjoying the acrobatics and the juggling. Has since plopped a hat with Neb onto the table and scooted over as well. He's got his.
Can't get over Neb.
Oh, I should have loaded up his. But anyway, yeah. Well, you see, that does sound mighty strange. If the river is usually flowing, you know,
And now it's not.
and it ceased. And you were thinking in this weather with lots of rain, it would flow a bit harder. I guess I've no idea. I'm gonna roll nature. That's some fourth wall stuff again. I've had a bit of doing this. Let's see.
You need four.
Don't worry. It's just my you know, warlock stuff. Let's see. Where's my sheet? Ignore that as well. There it is. Let's see. Oh, let me have a thinky. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no, I have no idea. I mean, I do know that rivers stopping flowing suddenly is very strange. So I guess it's worth checking out. Hey, Gregory. Well, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Would you like to come with us?
Well, I mean, if I'm going to find the triplets, I can very well not be kept in here, so makes sense I tag along.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we could check out, have a look out for the children at the same time. That's very smart thinking you, Gregory. I'm very proud. And Gregory blushes.
Neth, are you going to be joining us? Are you going to wait for Sorscha to come back?
She thinks. If I'm not productive, then it's bad. Turning to the... No, he went to the back.
I think you know the town a bit better than I do.
That's true.
At least the people therein.
Calling, yelling to the bartender, who I think is still in the back, right?
Yep.
Is yelling. Would I know his name?
You would know him as Lesley.
Lesley!
Oh, 1 second! There's a clatter of pans. Oh no! Oh, ow, it's hot!
Oh no. Are you alright?
No, help! Jump over the bar, help me!
And Soren does.
Now as you run into the
check it out
kitchen...
too.
Well, okay. As you head into the kitchen, you see Lesley trying his best to hold up a burning hot spit roast. He somehow fell off its spit, and he's trying to catch it and failing. Oh, quick!
Yeah, Soren's a big guy.
Yep.
He'll do so. It's probably really hot, though.
It is very hot. Could you please roll... Let me think. You don't want to drop it yourself. Roll Constitution to see if you can hold on to this hot piggy. Yeah!
I'm a big, strong lad.
Yeah. So you easily just plonk the pig back into its spit. And it starts turning away. You see the halfling just like rubbing his hands and blowing on them, and you notice that they're actually quite red. They might have some blisters later. He's looking very worried though. Oh no! Oh, I don't know what happened. I just wanted to poke the pig just to check it, and I guess that's the wrong thing to do. Oh, must have slipped off the spit.
I think you should wait for Sorscha to come back.
Oh, I think so. I need to put out this fire though. It's starting to burn. 1 minute, please. And he starts kicking over the coals.
What else is going about in the room?
Oh,
Not that I think he's suspicious, but I'm curious.
what exactly are you trying to look out for?
No, genuinely, I just want to know what the back room looks like.
Okay, in that case, it's just a kitchen. There's the fireplace with the spit roast. There is like a stove as well with a pot. It's
Any place to peek out the back of?
No, not this area. It's just enclosed kitchen.
Alright.
As usual,
That's fair.
what you expect in a kitchen. Jars, cupboards,
Fair
stove,
enough.
spit roast.
Anything else look precarious that you might save a future problem for?
No, everything else is off. It's just the spit roast that he's currently messing up.
Very good.
That if you're peering into the pot on the stove, it looks like it's some sort of stew, but it's gone very cold at this moment because the stove is not on. It's like a creamy coloured stew. What you surmise is chicken inside. Chicken and veg.
Is he
Might want to put
distracted?
this on the coals.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not the cook here, and you know I'm having trouble. There was a nice lady. Sorscha says she'd pop by again to help me out. But until then, I'm just gonna do what I can. And he's looking very flustered and still rubbing his hands.
Well, she ought to be back sooner rather than later.
Oh, I hope so. Let me see. Well, I'm gonna. This looks done. I'm gonna put out the fire. Sorry to bother you. Thank you so much for the help, young man. Drinks on me.
Ooh, right. I need to finish mine.
And you too, sir. Coming in back to help me. Points to Urist. Would you like to try my crafted beer? Hop skip's very popular.
Finn might not take kindly to me trying other people's product, but yeah, alright.
Other products?
We'll see how it is. Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay, I won't. Blank stare. Anyway, okay, I'll try and pour these things first, and then I need to tend to my wounds. Oh dear. So he runs back to the bar, gets 2 mugs again, and a flagon. Pours two half pints of his hop skip lager ale, and then hands them over before running to the barrel of water and dunking his hands in. Oh,
The cleric in me wants to heal
that
him
feels
so badly.
nice. Oh, if only there was a cleric here.
Oh, finally.
Does Greg know anything?
He's knight.
Big guy know any healing?
He's currently staring into space.
Seemed like the holy type.
Ah, clever. I really just took the armor to mean the fighting type.
Do. Melby is just rearranging some stuff on the table for some reason. She's just decided to do some cleaning. She's very motherly.
Melby?
Oh, yeah, sorry, 1 minute. I like this cup. I'm going to put this in order. Smallest first. Okay. Oh, yes.
Do you, Gregory, know how to heal anyone?
Oh, that's a really good question. Gregory, can you help someone? What's the problem?
They've burnt their hands.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh no, Lesley.
It's not very good.
No, Gregory, can you help? Gregory. Clang, clang, clang on his lower leg. What's the problem?
The halfling man, I forget his name, has burnt his hand. Can you help with that?
Oh,
Or is that
maybe.
past you?
No, let me have a look. Yeah, and he takes off his gauntlets very slightly, puts them on the table in front of him. Where is this person who needs help? Everyone points to
Everyone points to the barrel.
Everybody points to the barrel. Oh, okay. And he scoots around the back. Alright, sir, hold out your hands. Startled by the sudden towering presence behind him, Lesley just shockingly just jumps. Oh, what? Hold the hands up. Is this a stick up? What? No. Just hold out your hands, sir. And he takes Leslie's teeny tiny hands in his giant ones. And then everyone sees like a warm glowing light from both Gregory's hands. And there's a momentarily very worried look on the halfling's face before there's a huge sigh of relief. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you so much. And when Gregory releases his tiny hands, you'll see that they're no longer red, no longer blistering. They're completely healed. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Yes. It's not funny. I healed your hands with my hands. And Gregory just stomps back.
That's very neat.
Yeah, something I picked up.
Can you learn to do that, or?
Sitting down to put his gauntlets back on, Gregory scratches his chin, and it's not any. You'll notice as well, even though he looks like a grown man, he's completely bare on the face. It's like a baby skin almost on his face, and he's just scratching away where there would be stubble. No. Well, I guess you can learn to heal. For me, I just was able to do it since I can remember. I mean, after I woke up again.
After the emotion seg with his foot, the kick.
And Gregory puts one hand over the patch of white hair and the white eyebrow and the scar over his eye. Yeah, that's it. This one here. He taps it. That horse did me good, I reckon.
I don't think I want to learn like that, though.
Oh, well, I guess then you're gonna have to either study or get lucky.
No, a book could do you well.
I don't do well with books.
There's an eye roll.
Melby has now arranged everything in colour on the table. Oh, it looks very nice. What next? Let's see. Maybe by later.
Well, bashfully, after admitting he's a bit dim, he finishes his drink. Right, so, you two were off to deal with this stagnant river, yeah? We should go do something about that.
There's a cough from the far round table. You see Valna motioning over. What about us?
What about you?
Just keep your heads low. Keep your mouth shut. Don't do anything you normally would.
Well, the longer we stay in this city, the harder it is for us to leave. If you don't mind, I think I'll try and leave with Vice. I don't want to keep you.
I'm just... well, if you're gonna leave, just be careful.
Yeah.
Hey, Lesley.
Yeah, right, hello.
Any guards been by today?
He steps up on the stool again. A little bob jump. Let me think. Well, not inside, but they've definitely been marching up and down this street.
Yeah, I've been everywhere.
Do you know what the problem is? They won't say nothing. They just say city business.
Neth, what was that thing that happened with the big man who talked about your mum?
There's a
Someone
breakout.
broke out. Yeah.
You know what? You guys go deal with the water. I'm gonna go find Sorscha. I can't sit here.
Yeah, it's for the best. You've been in quite a ways.
gets up, makes sure there's enough money for the drink that she's had, and quickly leaves. She actually doesn't go far. She just kind of gets out of there and just like, okay, I want to go find cover and go mope for like the next 3.
Alright, Lesley picks up the coin from the table, puts it in a little cashier box. Oh, alright then, well, come back anytime. You're welcome. Oh, here! And then he shouts over to Vice on the stage. I'm sorry, mate. I wasn't expecting your performances, so I can't pay you. And Vice just bows very deeply. Do not worry. I'm having a wonderful time with my close friend here. This is payment enough. And Valma audibly grumbles. We gotta go, Vice. Oh, but a little bit longer. Grumble, grumble. Melby and Gregory shuffle on their feet. Oh, well, I really... Right, Gregory, I think we should make you more waterproof before we head outside. Maybe we could give you a nice tarp or something. As Gregory moves, you can hear, like, it's almost as if his joints are rusting up. And they're starting to creak. Melby motions over to Lesley and asks if he has any tarps and that kind of thing, but... what are the rest of you doing? Urist? Soren?
Soren's waiting for Melby and Gregory to be ready to go, because he's following them whilst keeping an eye out for the triplets.
Okay.
Just waiting my turn.
Yes. I'll get to you right one moment since Neth is heading over. But Urist, how about you?
Thinking how to pitch in with their problem, but also wants to go off with Melby and Greg.
Okay. In that case, I will switch scenes. Melby is in the meantime trying to waterproof Greg, so that might take a while. So I shall head over to now. Sorscha, did you head straight through the Cheeky Nook?
Yep.
Okay. Oops.
She actually probably would have been back by now.
Ah, okay then. As you enter, there's still the body print left by a certain person. Actually, they're not there anymore. There's a strange little scribble on the floor, looks like a green dragon. Neth's mother is still by the bar, and the 3 lads at the table are drinking away now. All the food is gone. As the bell rings on the table, the door as you step through the entrance, Neth's mother pokes her head around the bar. Hey, what are you doing? Where is everybody?
She just holds up a finger.
Oh!
Goes to her room. Goes to her room.
What sort of answer is that? Who do you think you are? I hired you. I can kick you out anytime.
She grabs her shit, comes back downstairs. Ah, good, because I quit.
What?
Bye.
You can't quit.
And stops at the door.
You're fired. Humph.
And she walks right back to the other tavern.
Okay. Neth, where are you at this point? Are you still on your way?
I actually wasn't going the full way. I was just leaving the green
Locust. Locust, yes.
Locust. I knew it was something that jumps and eats grass.
The green jumpy thing.
The cricket.
Yeah.
No, she's not going far. She just needs to get the hell out. I would figure, like, actually, by the time she would have left to, like, get air and get away from the immediate problem, she would have probably run into Sorscha coming back.
Okay. You see the Dragonborn approaching you. Quite a smug smile on their face, apparently. They've seem satisfied with what just transpired. In the distance, you might hear your mother shouting and screaming.
I've enraged the beast.
I'm curious, but I just want this day to be done.
No, I agree. Not happy with babysitting, but how are they doing in there?
They keep making comments and they're references, but they're not references because they're stupid.
What about your mom being a whore?
Yes.
Look, do you want to stay in... I'm gonna get a room from this guy. You want to stay in my room so you don't have to deal with her?
She pats herself down, double check a couple of things. I've got past 6. I got my book, my pocket change. Yeah, why not?
Sounds good. Sorscha goes right back into the tavern.
But okay, she just follows.
Right back into the Green Locust?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Short trip. Da-da-da-da.
Told you it was gonna be a short trip.
Yep. Alright, so everyone else, you see both Neth and Sorscha come back strolling into the Green Locust with a little more spring in their step, perhaps, as if they've been freed from chains.
Neth, Sorscha, yeah, Sorscha. I'm going to head out with Melby and Gregory, and we're going to do some sleuthing.
For?
Stuff.
They're looking for the kids.
No. That's what I'm looking for. What did we agree to? The river. That's right. Going to find out this business with why the river stopped flowing.
Bend down, Gregory. I can't reach your head. No. Oh no. Let me tie your legs. No. Just sit down on the floor. Gregory. Sit down. Yeah. Kadunk. And you see Gregory clatter to the floor. Cross-legged now. Well, as best you could in armor. Alright, is that better? Yeah. No. Stay still. And you see her, she's wrapping around this wax top. Around his shoulders, tying it around his head, so it's like a little, like a raincoat. Doesn't quite reach his... No, carry on.
That Melby's very clever, she is.
He's like a walking, talking draft horse.
Well, that seems mean.
I like horses.
Big.
That's a
big
compliment.
strong.
That's a compliment.
Freaking strong. Yes, that's it exactly.
Eventually, Melby manages to tie the tarp around him as like a raincoat, fastening the last knot around his shoulder. Alright, I think I'll hold still. Can you move alright there, Gregory? And Gregory flaps his arms a bit, creaking as he goes. Yeah, this will do nicely. Thank you very much. And thank you, Ramza. Welcome. Yeah, alright, let's stand up then. Oh, can someone help me? It's a bit awkward trying to stand up in armor from the floor.
I'll lend you a hand.
Thank you. And you're big and strong, so I won't make you roll for this. Eventually, you slowly get him to his feet. Tap him on the back. Oh, wonderful. Oh, I've never had a raincoat before. I usually just grin and bear it. Now, Melby dusts herself off, grabs Neb, plonks him on the head, and then the hat. Right then, so was it a stream or was it the main river that was having a bother?
It's that one with the boat that was out there.
A boat?
The one with the guy that always falls in the... Nah, if you remember his name.
His name is Donald. And you would remember.
She's just... Every single time he says her name, her hands just curl a bit. Donald. He always falls in the water. Always does. The water's weird. Lesley, you need a hand.
You need a hand? Well,
You.
Yeah,
me?
Lesley, let's.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, no, you just missed the whole kerfuffle earlier. I went and dropped the spit roast, wouldn't you believe? And he's bigger than me, and these two gentlemen helped me.
Where's my room?
Oh, yeah, you can take one of the spare rooms up in, near the guest quarters. Just go up the stairs in the back. He points
Let
to
me
a
unload
door.
my stuff. Let me unload my stuff, make sure the kitchen's set up, and then I'm going to help these people. Everything should be able to run fairly easily once I get it set up. All right?
Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, take your time. Get out the rain, have a bath. We've got a bath in the back too.
Bath later.
They have a-
Thank you.
How do they have a bath? Mom doesn't have a bath. I have to go to the freaking bathhouse.
It's a communal
Okay.
bath though, there's only one.
That's fine. That's fine. So Sorscha stomps upstairs. Neth, bring your shit.
She just like motions to herself. I have everything.
Okay. If you want to drop anything off on the room, go for it. Goes
Thank you.
upstairs. Room. Drops everything. Comes back. Neff's living here too, Lesley.
Alright, are you sharing?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. I won't charge you extra. In fact, I would say since you're going to be working here, free bread and board. Just keep the room tidy, that's all I ask. No noises after 10.
That's fine.
Okay, well, welcome to the Green Locust. Yay! And he claps his hands. He's now...
Thank you,
Claps
Lesley.
as well.
Yay! Immediately you get the feeling it'll be 100% better working here than in Neth's mother's Cheeky Nook. Oh, there's a round of applause from everybody in the tavern. Some of them have no idea why they're clapping, but they're clapping. Everyone likes to clap.
Everyone likes to be happy for someone.
Yay! There's some guys like
Yay!
raising a glass, "Hey!" that kind of thing. Retty sings a
Oh,
big...
go man, you!
No, man, you! Oh my god. Get out.
Sorry, Chelsea!
That's better. No.
You almost got smited.
Retty sings a big congratulations song, and Vice takes over her lute and plays. Valmo just gets up at this point, drinks a whole glass, and then goes up to the bar. Can I have some of that Crimson Beast, please? Oh, are you sure? Looks at Neth. What do you think? She just recently tried it herself, you know.
It's not bad. Better than whatever Mom had.
Alright, I just need something strong. okay. A minute. He goes, darts back at the bottle. Yeah, pours Valma a thimble. Just try it first. Just trust me. Alright, fine. I have to see how hot this roll is, out of curiosity. Let's see. All eyes rest on Valma. Surprisingly, the half-elf just knocks it back without a care. It's still very much the same reaction as Neth had. Rosy cheeks, clutching their throat because it burns them, and they sort of wave their hand in front of their mouth. Oh, that gives you a right kick in the pants.
He did warn you.
No, he's wonderful. Can I have another, please? Whew. Lesley is quite impressed. Alright, I'll give you one more, because you really don't want more than two. Trust me. You'll thank me in the morning. Alright, fine. And then Lesley goes and pours. Alright then, are you going to be working straight away, or... Just at least before anyone goes, help me please with the spit roast.
I'll help you with the spit roast.
Thank you.
I got it.
It was in a really bad way.
I can help too, you know?
Shush, I took the job. You chill. Drink. Eat. Whatever. Relax. You can work later.
There's just this dark rumbling coming from her.
Enjoy the freedom. And she just stops back into the kitchen.
Yeah, Lesley waves his hand. It's fine, look. You can see that the rain is keeping customers away. It's alright. I think today's going to be very, very low business. So no rush at all. A complete contrast to Neth's mother.
Waiting for the other shoe to drop. Starts going through and just organizing the kitchen a little bit, gets the stew on the stove cooking, gives it a stir.
You have to peel off like the top film of cream.
Okay, so yeah, she does that. She does that. Tosses that in a slop bucket. Make sure that the roast is on the spit properly. Get the spit dog running.
And it's very easy to maneuver the kitchen as well, even for your size. Everything is nicely spaced out.
You mean unlike the previous kitchen?
You had to squeeze in, yes. It's a lot bigger, and everything is on the most part in easy to access places. Maybe you'll have some trouble like squatting down to the lower cupboards, but otherwise pretty good. And it's all in like places you would expect as well, not random spoon in said drawer on the left while the forks are on another place.
I'm hearing that Gordon Ramsay would approve.
Very well organised.
She runs a very organized kitchen. It may be small, but anything within her power to organize is organized.
Don't you mean Gorgon Ramsay?
Gorgon Ramsay.
Oh no, I bloody didn't.
Yeah. I approve. Okay. Lesley just scampers at the back just to let you know what's what. Excuse me. So yeah, lots of stuff in this kitchen here. A lot of the stock is just outside or down in the pantry to the far other side of this room here. He points to the trapdoor.
Okay.
Yep. If you need to reorganize stuff, just go ahead. You've got the run of the place.
Excellent. All right. I will deal with that later. But soup is heating. And the roast looks like it's coming along, so you should be good.
You are a lifesaver. Thank you very much.
So are you. You just don't realize it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'll take your word for it.
Can I have a glass of that red beast before I head out the door?
Oh, yeah, no. You've helped me. You can have a glass on the house.
Thank you, Lesley.
And he rushes off to do that.
Everybody in the club get tipsy.
Pretty much.
Vice at this moment hops off and goes over to Valna. What is the matter? You're acting very grumps. Why you grump? And he pinches both their cheeks. Come on, be happy. Well, Valna doesn't say anything. I just hit myself. Ow! Alright then! Melby claps their hands together. Let's be off! Are you ready?
Melby?
Yeah?
Do you have your mate? Soren points to his head.
Oh! She picks up the lip of her hat. Yeah, he's in there. He's just asleep again.
Alright.
Don't worry, he's always here. You know when he's awake, though, that's all I'm gonna say. Right, then.
So, to the river, I guess?
Yeah, please lead the way. I'm pretty sure I know the one you're talking about. Because I passed it. Is that the one next to the arena, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Good. My noggin is screwed on today. Gregory! She takes his hand and leads him.
I guess we're following.
Do. Is everyone going?
Yes.
Okay. Alright then.
Yes.
You notice that Weiss and Valnor decided to stay put for now. Retty seems to be keeping Weiss entertained, and Valnor's just off in the corner.
Pouting.
The corner seems darker than usual. The light has been sucked out. Okay, so therefore... I click in my thing, click. We head back to the main part of the city where the arena is. Now you would have come from... Oh, is it this direction? And like before, there are guards about. You see one stationed at the bridge. Another one stationed near the church. And there's one right next to the entrance that you had appeared from as well. The alleyway. He's not on the cart, but he's near it. They are completely drenched through and not having a good time. And they're just going on patrols. Some of them are on a very specific route, like walking back and forth. Others, like near the church, momentarily sometimes peeking inside the church before stepping out, taking post outside. The one nearest to the alleyway taps Neth on the shoulder. Holy no! Dragon attack!
Oh,
Too
no!
big.
Giant golden dragon. Brass. Copper, I don't know.
Brass, but yeah, stop.
Yeah, the soldier next to the alleyway that you had appeared from taps Neth on the shoulder.
What?
Hey,
What do you need?
what are you doing outside in this weather?
I'm walking.
You seem a bit casual about it. Got business?
She narrows her eyes. Yeah, I do. And it's none of yours.
He motions over to Gregory and Melby. Funny lot. I don't see him about too often. And I know everyone in this city, especially your mother.
Intimately, I bet. So lay off.
Infernal.
I ain't saying nothing else.
In Infernal, she just curses his soul to like all the layers of hell. And you know what? I heard that she's got a free space so you can go shove it.
Is that a threat? You can tell he's very bored and just looking for trouble.
Listen. Tilt your head up and open your mouth.
I think someone needs a time in the jail to cool down.
Look, we're on official mayoral business. Now, if you want to get away in the way of that, go for it. You can go talk to him and then come for me. Right now, we're busy.
Persuasion check, please.
Fuck! Double fuck!
He starts getting some irons out.
Oh, hold on. The big guy here is the one on official business. The rest of us are helping him out since we're local.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
I hear Neff's mom has an opening or 3 you can use right now. Why don't you go bug her?
You causing trouble too?
Absolutely.
Right!
On business with the big guy.
The big guy. Who's this big guy? I've heard nothing.
Soren steps up. Thinking that they're talking about
Other big.
Just quick hand to the chest. No, not you.
Oh,
Not you, the guy in armor.
Gregory.
Seeing this
They're
small
talking
commotion
about
now. Seeing this commotion now, the other two
God.
guards approach. What's going on? What's all
This
this
guard's
noise?
harassing us, gentlemen.
Oi! What's going on here?
This guard apparently thinks Neff's like her mother and won't fuck off.
Petri!
Okay.
Petri, come on, Petri, not again.
What? Wait, what? Good cops? What? Sorry, the player is confused.
Are you confused? Okay, roll saving throw, please. But no, the two guards lead the approach. Petri, sorry, he's new to the job. He gets bored easily.
Letting the power go to his head.
Just a wee bit. We've warned him enough times. Petri, this is your final warning.
Sounds like somebody could use some time in the jail to cool off.
It seems like it. The guy next to him just laughing. Oh, come on, how about it, mate? It's near the weekend. You can let off steam then. The Cheeky Nook's quite a good place.
I'm burning that place down. I'm burning the place down. I'm burning it fucking down. I'll take Barry to the Green Locust. He'll drink there for free. And you know what? I don't give a shit anymore. Let's go to the
Sorscha grabs Neth by the back of her collar and just starts dragging her off. Let's go, Sorscha.
No, but fellas, please, come on. At least check them out. This is a motley crew, clearly. Look at them. Look at these two. And he points to Gregory and Melby. I haven't seen them around town. It's a bit odd, don't you think?
official mayoral business!
Mayor business, you said the one nearest to the horse. And the one that's actually tried to help you out. Could you give me some details, please, so I can check?
I'm sorry, all I heard was, could you give me some details, you fucking chick? That's all I heard, I'm so sorry.
I can assure you he did not say that.
Come here, cheeky bird, tell us more.
Very sassy.
Alright, you saucy wench. Now, no, if you just give us some details so I can double check.
The whole thing with the breakout.
Right.
Do we not have a letter or anything?
If there's been a letter, we've got none. Sorry, communication's a bit weird in this weather. Usually we send people with a message.
What about that girl that was making eyes at Gregory? Wasn't she meant to send something?
I have no idea. Who are you talking about?
You know, the
Mayor's
one at the
assistant.
mayor's office.
Oh,
was
his
making eyes at
daughter!
Gregory.
His daughter, yeah.
Right, we just went over this at the barracks as well. No message was sent ahead when he was sent to question the suspect.
Alright, Stevens. He taps the guy next to him on the shoulder. You go check it out. I'll just accompany these lot. And Petri, you're off duty. Get lost. Blah, 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 blah. And he runs off in the direction of Cheeky Nook.
Just burning it down. I'm gonna burn it down. I'm gonna burn everything down.
So the guy that spoke up, Johnson, he just accompanies you, and Stevens runs off in the direction of the barracks.
I just imagine Sorscha still dragging Neth. Like, hooves dragging on the stone. Just accepting her fate.
Alright, so what's his business then that you got? I'll just come along with you. Please understand.
Right.
Please
Part of
understand.
what's going on is-
I can't just immediately take your word for it. Please understand. I hope you're not offended by it, but it's just the way. I can't just let you go and about your business. Especially
right.
considering the current environment, and what's going on in the city right now.
Alright, well, Gregory, you want to explain that whole business with the fire and water and stone and that thing you were explaining to the mayor?
Gregory's currently fiddling about with the knot on his raincoat before.
Right, never mind.
Gregory, no. He needs to learn. Gregory! Clong, clong. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello? You're wanted. Could you just explain to this nice soldier what you're here for? And Gregory looks over to the soldier, then over to Soren, then over to the soldier again. Sorry,
Thumbs
what?
up.
Thumbs up? Oh. Alright.
You know why you're here.
I'm here. Right. I'm here to basically I'm on a quest to check out strange happenings with the weather, mainly due to some magical business that's been affecting some other areas, like a fishing village was attacked recently by elementals, and there was another weird instance in the north with bizarre snowstorms and the like. And I'm on my way to my own town of Dudley to sort out some fire business, and now I've come across Kern. He's having trouble with some water, and it's all very interesting and coincidental and all that, but we think it's all linked. Oh, that'll do, Gregory. The guard just scratches his head a wee bit. Okay. So, where exactly are you heading at this moment? And he motions over to Soren, who had spoken up before.
Soren points behind the guard to the water.
All right.
You know, the river.
What's up with the wither? Oh, is Donald in trouble again?
Funny you should mention that, actually. We were passing through earlier and we couldn't spot him.
He's one step closer to getting banned from that bloody boat. Alright, let's go. Come on. And he marches up ahead towards the smaller bridge. And starts looking towards the rowboat that's still slowly spinning in the still water.
Melby, you should do that thing that you said earlier about how this doesn't make sense with all the rain.
Well, I mean, looking at it now in person, yeah, this is really weird. Yeah, was this like this before? The guard is scratching his head. No, this is unnatural. I don't like it.
I mean, admittedly, I didn't even really notice, but it is a bit weird, yeah?
Just a bit. Oh dear, oh dear. Let me think. And you see Melby staring very hard at the water. Motions over to Gregory to have a close look as well. Gregory's just staring. Let me think. Do I have special things? I have... See, the problem using a player character as an NPC in another game is I've changed the spells. Uh-oh. That's fine. She's gonna roll a Arcana though. That's what she'll do. Okay. Greggy is gonna roll Nature. Alright, Gregory's got nothing. But Melby stares very hard at this. No, this is not right. See, I'm concerned, considering, right, Gregory said there was elementals about. And there might be something similar here. Have you ever seen anything appear from the water?
You mean other than Donald?
Oh.
And a cat.
And a cat? I mean, not the usual shaped people. Like, have you felt anything weird with the water?
It was swirling earlier.
It's swirling? The guy's looking a bit shaken now with all this conversation of elementals and weird water happenings right below his feet, technically. Oh, this is no good. Well, what should we do then? What, do you think that something bad will happen? This river's really big. Looks worrying you, everybody.
Which way is the source?
Well, the source of it is the sea, right? And that's north. Near the docks, but
I thought rivers flowed out to sea.
That's what I mean. Look, I'm just a soldier. Have pity on me. I'm not into this science stuff. Well, I guess the opposite way of the south, eh? But, let me see. What's up with that boat, though? And the boat is slowly turning and turning. So you said there was a Donald in there? Did you check out the boat?
There's nothing in the boat.
Nothing in a boat? Have you tried dragging it to shore?
She points to herself. I don't exactly swim.
No.
Mr. Guard, do you have some rope?
Oh, yeah. And he pats himself down, pulls out some hempen rope from a little pouch on the side. It's about 30 feet, something like that. Will that do? I think you might have to swim out of something to latch it on. Unless you can do like a lasso. Is anyone good with that? Oh, farm boy! You're a farmer, aren't you? I've seen you about.
I'm just might.
Okay, I'll have a go.
DM, I would like to have a go.
Okay. Well, you are basically going to roll up. I've seen athletics, I'd assume, because you're hurling something.
All right, athletics it is. Nope. Every time I click on my, every single time I click on this, it runs away from me. There we go. It's hard with it being as slick as it is, and the wind blowing with the rain.
Oh dear. Nobody's
I mean, I think the guard might be right. Might have to swim out there a bit.
Looks at the crocodile-shaped person.
Oh, right.
Hey, Greg, you said you used to work with horses?
Yeah, I did. Oh, do you want me to have a go? Oh, no, the last two in ages. Oh, can I? Is asking permission on this from Melby. Oh, yes, please. And then emotions for Soren. Hand over the rope.
Oh, right. Here.
Oh, I've done this thing. Although, I will say, I haven't done it in armour before. That's going to be a bit tricky.
Well, be careful. The weather's not making it easy.
Oh dear. Let's see. Woo! Nope. Worse than Soren.
All right.
You see his like shoulder lock in place with the armor, and you can't get quite the angle, and it plops miserably into the river. And he draws it back though. I guess that's a no-go.
How? Right. Well, I'm not wearing much, so I shouldn't sink too far. But I'd like some assurance in case things go bad.
Neth just looks up at Sorscha.
Oh!
Yeah. Here, Gregory, can I have the rope?
I'm trying. And you see him tugging, and there's something caught on it.
What?
I think I snagged something. Oh, he's tugging. And you see him like he's a big guy.
I will assist.
And he's trying to tug. Are you assisting?
So yeah, someone will assist Gregory in this strange check of his.
I will assist as well.
As I do that, I want to unsummon Passix,
Okay.
and then resummon where the rope is into the water.
Okay.
And then like a quick switch to see if I see whatever might be there.
Alright, this is going to be happening at the same time then. So I want everyone to roll a strength that is helping with the rope. And I want Neth to roll perception.
Today is not Soren's day.
Now Gregory needs to roll as well.
And yours has a drink and chairs.
Yep. Yeah, now, there is a bizarre thing that you do see. There is nothing at the end of the rope. Even with the 10, you can easily see this in the water. And nothing that you can see, but there's something holding it back. And everyone else is tugging and tugging. There is slowly is drawn a little bit with Gregory's grip. But it's almost as if like it's tied around a huge rock. But it isn't, from what Neth's snake can see.
drop the vision, resummon, teleport back to me. Shake my head. There's nothing at the end of the rope.
And suddenly,
No.
the boat snaps in two and is drawn into the water.
Nope. I don't think I'll be going in, actually.
And there's a weird bubbling noise from the river.
Nope, skitter of hugs.
Mr. Guard!
The rope snaps. The guard shrieks. Melby yelps.
No.
Roll initiative.
Ah.
Okay, I'll roll for the guard too. Oh boy.
Son of a fuck.
Gregory too. Let's see.
Sorscha's been ready to fuck something.
Sorry, I'm just
up.
moving you a
That's
little
what
bit.
it is.
I swear she has been.
Dex, and then Melby.
Oh, Melby was ready.
We're on guard.
God, Sorscha's rolling better than Moon, and Moon's got stats.
God's pissing himself, but he's ready. Alright, so it's my...
He's only adding to the water elemental.
Everyone in?
Oh, that's terrible.
Soren is not in?
Yeah, Soren.
Not in. No, it's alright. I'll just add you.
Yeah, no, it's I rolled the 4.
Okay. Add to.
Alright.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oops. Did I make a thing for this? Oh, I did. Phew. I guess.
Son of a bitch, there's Donald.
Where'd he get the other boat?
There was never Donald's boat
I'll
to
explain.
begin
I'll
with.
explain shortly. Okay. Let's see. Where is?
Oh, the turn order reset for me.
No, I'm sorted out yet. 1 second.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, not to worry. If you could kindly add yourselves as well. There you go. Oh yes. I'll do that in a moment though. Actually, I can do that now. What am I talking about? This one.
Yeah, Soren would have been nearer to the edge where he was tossing the rope,
Right.
so...
No.
What is this music? I like it quite a lot.
Seriously, I was just to say that.
I think
Of
it's.
fucking course.
Of course it is.
Oh, yeah, alright, fair play.
Where'd my NPCs go?
Oh, the guard is a giant of a man.
There you
Don't
go.
you know they only employ Goliaths now?
Well, he's awfully big to be as scared as he is.
God, that makes your mom even worse. Oh, sorry.
You know what? Nope. I'll hold on to that comment. I will send something.
Oh no.
Okay, so a number of things happened besides the guard growing. Oh, he's now long. Okay.
Long man.
Long boy.
Oh, okay. He's now long guard.
Man.
Johnson Long John, I guess. Alright,
Son of a bitch.
Oh, good for her mom.
I quit.
woo, woo, woo.
I think the village donkey would be a better euphemism than the village cart. Because it can
No,
be
I
written
was-
so many ways.
I was saying cart because just multiple people.
Get it?
Ah,
It's a bicycle.
So, a number of things happen at once. As you run across to the main plaza again off the bridge, the river bends like jello and it gloops together unnaturally. Not all of it, just the near vicinity where the boat was and the rope was. and it gloops together into this big weird shape underneath the bridge. As it does so, you notice another boat appearing from within inside this form. And there's this bloke just lying in a boat. Seems to be a bit still at the moment. And on the other side of the bridge is also a form of a cat that is glooped inside. You can't tell if they're alive or dead at the moment, but that's where they've been. And they are pushed out of this semi-liquid solid form either side as it collects itself into a big shape. And it slides over on top of the bridge and gathers in a puddle in front of you. Gregory immediately draws his sword and whips off the cloak, the tapered cloak that he had been wearing as a raincoat, like trying to undo all the knots at the same time. Melby, help me! Quick, Melby, get this off me now! No. And Melby's scrambling over to him, trying to undo all the knots that she had drawn together. And as the guard readies his own sword and panics and blows a whistle with his other hand, the puddle in front of you grows and grows. It becomes taller and taller before it forms into a humanoid shape. And
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the guard.
oh no, the guard is already a humanoid shape.
Well, that's not. I thought you meant puddle. Never mind. Continue, please, thank you.
And none of you have seen anything like this before. However, I think Neth, maybe Sorscha, and I suppose Soren as well, if you've read a lot of stories.
Nope.
Nope, okay.
Reading's not a strong point.
Anyone that has read a book of stories or adventuring tales, or who likes to read in general, please roll maybe Arcana.
Oh.
Oof. Just need to get something from MacLeod. Oh no, it's not.
I figure Sorscha probably heard just childhood tales or something.
Yeah, with that kind of role, you most certainly understand this to be. I mean, it matches what Gregory and Melby were talking about previously as well. Most certainly, this must be the elemental they've been talking about. And now this draws your concern, because if this has happened, there's an earth elemental elsewhere, ice problems in another part of the world, and now this water elemental appearing in your very own city. What on earth is happening in this world? What is going on? And the sweat and worry like drips down your brow. Even though it's covered by the rain, you can feel yourself becoming more and more nervous as this form solidifies almost. You hear a weird gurgling sound come from it. It's assumed as its throat. And it dribbles water as it opens its mouth to roar at you.
Monster!
Melby, quick! Undo this hood, undo the hood. I'm trying! Gregory, please, hold still! And you see them scrambling together, trying to get this tarp off Gregory. Question.
Answer.
Soren and Sorscha, are you right next to where you are, or did you move?
No, yes, because I figured this was where we cast off the rope from.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're still there?
So yeah, I wouldn't have moved.
Okay. Peering over the water's edge, you see that the rowboat with the person inside is now above the body of water. You can't quite see what's inside, what the condition of the fellow is, but he's there. the puddle of water that formed into this elemental is still wafting around his feet. It's almost breathing almost. It's like a weird pulse. It's very unnerving. And it tickles your toes as you stand there.
But it doesn't hurt, it just tickles, yes?
Well, I would like for you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Bollocks.
Both of us?
Yes, please. Okay, I'm going to do same thing. Let's see. Shall I just roll a dex for this? Okay. Sorscha, as it the puddle wraps around your ankles, and there's a huge, very fast tug, which makes you collapse to the floor. Soren, you manage to tippy-toe dance away from this puddle and go backwards behind the elemental to get out of the way, because Sorscha is in front of you.
Behind the elemental, you said?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Alright.
Currently the only space you can go to.
Got you.
And Gregory, finally getting off this hood, draws his sword. And you see like this glowing halo above his head suddenly, and these two amazingly brilliant bright wings spread from his armor. This is foul beast! I will vanquish you! Melby taps her head and like almost throws Ned to the floor. Wake up, Ned! It's not the time to sleep. Please wake up now, please. And then one hand, she readies a thing. Now let's see who is first. The guard is first. The guard. I'm gonna. Oh goodness, he's never seen anything like this in his life. I'm gonna have to do a wisdom saving throw first. All right. Gulps down, raises his shield, and charges the elemental. Ah! He says, with a sword attack. Oh, not bad. Well done, mate. Let's see. Armor class is 14. Yep. So he hits this elemental. You see his sword like slicing through the body of the chest area of this water elemental, and it does slice through. You see it connect, but then it closes up with a sickening sound. That's 4. Okay. Well, let's see. Next is Sorscha. So you are now prone on the floor. What would you like to do?
Okay, she would like to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to breathe fire at.
Okay. Let me check the resistance to. Alright. You got natural fire breath as a dragonborn.
Yep, she can only use it once before a short rest, but she'll take it. So let's see, dex save versus. Hold on. Versus 10. Yeah, so it needs to make a dex save versus 10 for half day.
Okay, dex save.
Yeah, I made it, so half damage.
Okay. I'll roll damage, please. Oh, let's do that.
So damage is usually 2d6, so I'm just gonna roll 1d6.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, nice. That was full damage then.
Yes.
There we go. You see the flame like flicker and lick across the form of this elemental, and it bubbles and steams as the flame collides with the water, and it gurgles violently.
I'm sorry, what noise?
You heard me.
I'm such a mom response. No hesitation whatsoever.
Did I stutter? Okay. Next, Melby shrieks over to Sorscha. No, really, he's too strong for you. Don't engage. And steps forward. And then she winds up the coloured green energy from her hand. Winds it up, almost like she's trying to throw a baseball. And she goes, Eldritch Blast! And she fires a green ball of energy towards the elemental to try and get his attention away from Sorscha.
Green flame. Sorry.
Yeah. That does not hit. Shit! Oh wait, did she get 2 at this level? Wait. 2 beams, yes. So she'll fire again after swearing. Yes!
That'll about do it, yeah.
Yeah, the first one that fails literally flies off into the water with a very disappointing plop. And then she grabs both hands and then concentrates it into one, almost like a kamehameha, and fires. Yay! Okay, I'm just gonna add. Now the roll I do for crits is just take the first number and double. So that'll be 6. Oh, boom. With that, the green energy collides with the elemental on the shoulder and he knocks him off his feet almost and staggers. And he screeches towards Melby once more. Like that. Any questions? Good.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No.
Let's see. Urist, it's your turn. Urist. Hello.
Copy?
Oh, it's my turn? I'm sorry. There's a knock at the door.
Okay. So basically you've had Melby implore Sorscha to not engage while trying to draw the attention away from her by shooting an Eldritch Blast. The blast impacted and caused the elemental to focus on Melby.
And Greg's free of all the tarp and stuff.
Yep.
So there goes my original plan. It's gonna help out with that.
You have choices.
What do you have on hand?
If you're looking around the area, you have other choices to take. Earlier, the city guard had blown his whistle, and in response to that, you hear in the distance other whistles blowing.
I'm gonna try to look around for something we could use against this thing.
Okay, roll perception, please. Unfortunately, the panic takes you, and your eyes are darting around, trying to find something to help. There's a tarp on the floor with the strings everywhere. Some of the strings are hanging off Greg's armor still. You see, there's a bench, there's a tree. Oh god, it's quite barren. How far are you away from the edge of the... okay. You can't see over the edge of the bridge at the moment. From where you are. You can see that the level of the water has disappeared, however.
Well, definitely not gonna go up and try to stab it. It sounds like guards are already on the way. Pop my hand.
Urist, try and get Sorscha away if you can. Me and Gregory will sort this out. And a guard, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's okay, just breathe. We got it. We got this. She can see that you're stumbling what to do, and the shock of the whole situation is getting to you. She's trying to help you snap out of it.
Well, gonna close in as much as I can then. Steadily while keeping eyes on that thing.
Mm-hmm. It seems to be fully distracted by Melby at the moment. But I will make you roll a stealth to try and sneak past it if you go near.
Ah, and I'm in the open. So
you can try. I mean, it's not like hiding; it's trying to be discreet, right? That's the idea.
Right.
Okay, no problem. So it doesn't catch your attention at all as you move closer. So you're safe to go near Sorscha. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Unless I could reach her, I think that's about all I can do for now.
Okay. In that case, the water elemental, enraged by Melby's attack, steps closer. And you notice that there's a kind of lag with the puddle as it steps away. It oozes and stretches and then snaps towards its feet. And oozes and stretches and snaps towards its feet. As it passes the guard, the ooze at his feet snaps at his ankles like it did Sorscha and Soren. And the guard will roll a dexterity saving throw. Okay. It will do counter. The contest. Okay. The guard is not prone on his feet. And swears vigorously. As a second attack, the water over elemental hurls towards Melby. Let's see. No. Each creature's. Let's do. I've got wham. Where's the wham down? There you go. Alright, so this will be. Let's see. Since it touched the guard and it's going to touch Melby. So it'll be Melby and the guard doing this. DC 15 strength. Strength. Is this saving throw? Yes. Melby. Guard. Okay, they both fail. Let's see. This is small. It's also grappled. Alright, so now you see both Melby and the guard are sucked into the puddle that goes around their ankles and crawls up their body, and they seem to be unable to move. 2d8. I think the guard is ripperoni.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Let's see. Let me just do this. 2d8. +4. That's crazy. Oh, 8. Okay, maybe he survives. Oh, okay. You see, like the now that he's grappled, you see the liquid solid form almost constrict him, and you see blood spluttering from his mouth, and it looks very painful. He's got 2 hit points left. Melby. Same again. Where's my dice roller? There you go. Oof. Oh, Melby.
Oh, squishy gnome.
Oh no. Hang on. Same thing happens to Melby, and you feel extra sorry for her because she's so small. But you
If
see,
it gets hurt too bad, she'll be no more.
oh no!
Stop that.
Alright, so. Oh god, I was fucking lucky. Next. Soren.
Well, panic. Where? Sorscha, are you alright?
Fine, kill it!
Kill it! Soren's going to turn around. Guards! Over by the bridge!
With your raised voice, you hear that the whistles are getting closer and closer and closer. And luckily, there are more guards on the street now, and they're heading towards the bridge. Especially now, in direction of your voice.
Excellent. That's my plan.
You did good.
Yeah.
Sadly, not this big. That would be great.
Oh man, that'd be grand.
Yeah, half
damage doesn't matter.
I'll just. You know what? I can't be bothered resizing them, but. Alright, is that all you're gonna do? Anything else?
What else can I do? I could move, but moving's a bad idea. I don't want to get too close. No, yeah, for now, being that I can only do so much, that's it. My plan is to get the guards.
I'm half amused that this guard is really thin now because he got squashed.
Well, he definitely got squashed.
It's as if he knew. Alright, next is Neth.
Mildly freaked out that this thing has essentially consumed 2 people.
What?
Going back as far as I can. Which is... And then at the top of my lungs, I'm gonna yell for vicious mockery. The only thing that will ever fuck you is
Language? What would your mum think?
Sorscha, language! Or not Sorscha, Neth, language! God, I am not awake.
Is it only 1d4?
Yeah.
But the spell DC is 13.
Okay,
So.
there you go. So wisdom. It's fine. You hit it. Zing. Not quite understanding what you said. It seems quite hurt.
Good. Fuck it.
Saddle.
Oh. Oh. Tink. Anything else?
That's all I have.
Okay, I need to roll for these guards, so one moment. Initiative.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh no. Initiative.
Well, they did get late to the party.
Yeah, hold on here, though. Initiative. so this guard is next. Right. Okay. Just need to remember who's next while I do this. Okay, cool. So grapple guard, fearing for his life, struggling all he can. He's gonna make another DC save. Wisdom. He's gonna make a strength actually. Strength check to try and break the grapple. That's the wrong sheet. Strength. No, he completely fails. And that's all he can do right at the moment. Next is, which guard? This guard. There's one guard that approaches from the east side. Sees Johnson, his mate, growing up with him on the farm. So they're quite close, and he's quite distraught seeing this. Races up. Let's see. Cannon fodder ho! I didn't say that out loud. Where's 30? Ah, okay. He's gonna roll a strength to try and pull his friend free. I think there's a DC save actually. What did it say? Creature within 5 feet of the creature or object can help pull the creature out, taking an action to make DC 14 6. Okay. So this one's gonna do. Pray for the guard. Oh, just makes it. Good. Alright, so he manages to pull out his friend from the grasp of the elemental with a sickening slurp. Delicious. That's all his action. Sorscha.
Charge and stab.
Charge and stab.
One sec.
Who's next? Where's Gregory? Why are you on the list, Gregory?
Actually, you know what? She's got a frying pan.
This is not put him in. 1 minute, I'm trying to fix this. Oh, okay, that's why. Alright. 1 minute. His turn didn't take, that's why he's not singing. Gregory missed a turn, so I'll have him go next after you, Sorscha.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, so you are frying pan. Unfortunately, it does not hit. In fact, it bounces off.
Boing!
Boing! Like jelly. It's like slapping jelly.
Okay.
Don't
then.
slap jelly.
Yeah, slap the jelly.
Slap the jelly.
It's very satisfying, I recommend it. Alright, so Gregory calls out to everybody, really, please back off! You can't fight this. This is up to me and Melby. Oh yeah, Melby! And he runs up to Melby, trying to free her as well, like the guard did to the other guard. That's it. DC strength. Come on. No! You got really good strength. What are you doing? Alright, now he fails to free his friend. And that's his action as well. Unless does he have 2 actions? Does he have 2? At this level. Extra attack. Yeah. So instead, he raises his sword to swing at the elemental to try and lob his arm off. Or at least attempt to. Great sword attack. Where is it? Let's see. There we go. And misses. God damn it, Gregory. Alright, next, moving on.
He's trying his hardest.
He's trying. Oh no, Gregory! Help me!
He's a good boy.
Gregory, Melby tries to struggle free. I should have done as a DP save before. Manages to wiggle free, huzzah! So what she does is she latches onto Gregory's armored arm, pulls herself from the grasp of this elemental, and you see bits of jelly-like substances flying off as she does. She kicks it off, it's disgusting, yucky, and climbs onto Gregory himself. And with her extra action, she fires an Eldritch Blast again. Like backhanded, like behind her, trying to aim at the face. Pew pew! I think that hits. It does. Exactly what she needed. And the blast hits the face, and the impact makes the whole like face concave, and there's almost a hole all the way through. But like before, like the saber slash, it sucks together to form again into the face. It's gross. It's disgusting. Next is Urist.
I'm not gonna follow Sorscha any closer to that thing.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, probably gonna get some distance.
Okay. Not desert, but desert. Anyway. So, Urist, you're just moving away? Now that you're closer to the edge of the bridge, you see, sorry, excuse me, you see in the water that the water level has depleted, and sitting on top in the puddle is the boat with the man inside.
Donald?
You call out, and there's silence currently. He doesn't look wet, though, which is the odd thing.
Hmm.
And in the background, there are more whistle sounds.
Alright, I think that's it then. Anything else in the water?
You can't see from your position. You'd have to move again.
Well, don't really want to move closer to that thing, so gotta stay here for the time being.
Okay. In that case, it's a guard's turn from the south. The guard had headed from. Let's see. Okay. He zips around Gregory and Melby to try and confront the elemental and swings with his sword. Let's see. And misses completely. And the guard closest to Neth pushes past her and runs straight for the elemental as well, chiming in for the Cheeky Nook, and swings again.
I kill him. In his fucking sleep, just when he's asleep. I kill him.
This one rings true though, empowered by the vision of her mother. It slices through the arm. Soren.
Well, my original plan was to help with Melby, but that's not a problem now. Is there any fire about? Water doesn't like fire.
You saw some fire earlier coming from Sorscha.
Well, I can't make Sorscha belch fire. But you know what I can do?
Mm-hmm.
I can do poison.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try that. I
Go
don't
ahead.
actually have that written down. Do I have to roll to hit for that?
Yes, you have to roll a fire breath attack. Is that a ranged attack, Ree?
Mine was they have to make a dex save, which is...
I'm assuming it works the same way.
It depends, I guess.
Let me look it up
is cone or
really
line?
quickly.
Yeah.
Let me look up really quickly.
Okay.
Green. It's a cone. It's a concept.
Yeah, because it's a poison attack.
Right. That makes sense.
7? Is it?
Hold on. I have to figure out how my save would work because I don't know if I have my proficiencies. Like I didn't write any of this down because fighting felt like a bad idea.
I'm going to assume you're a proficient because it's something you're born with.
Alright, so that's gonna be it'll be 8 plus 2 plus my I don't know. 7 no, if it's a 7 it's not gonna matter because 8
No,
plus 2
it
like
wouldn't
everything
hit.
is.
It wouldn't hit anyway if it's a 7. But regardless, you belch out this what color is it? I'd like to
It'd be
think it is.
green.
Nice and green. Alright. You
No, you know
No what? Go
it's gonna be this brown mess,
Mm.
very reminiscent of that very nice chili he had earlier.
chili brown.
Really?
Yep, yeah, it is.
So you belch out this brownish, slightly chili scented breath, and it threatens to encompass the whole head of this elemental, and it just casually waves it away. It's immune to poison.
Oh well, that's not fair.
Oh no.
I mean, usually that puts something down for the cow, wolves and the like. Gregory, Melby, what do I do?
Stand back! Gregory cries out.
And I proceed to stand back.
Next is the elemental. He's really annoyed by these little insects around him, i.e. the guards, and starts to swat at them. He first grapples, attempts to grapple the one to his left, and then the one to his right, using the same sort of attack that he just did on the other guard and Melby. So that was, I'm just going to scroll up, not roll it again. It was a DC 15 strength they have to pass. Let's see. 1 guard, 2 guard. The guard on the left succeeds and steps out of the way with a leap. And unfortunately, the guard right directly in front of it is swallowed up in the same goop. And it takes damage immediately. And dies a horrible death. You see momentarily there's a red ooze within inside the body of this elemental. And the body clatters to the floor as it discards what's left. It is dead. I'm not sure if this is the first death anyone has seen in person. It's quite a grotesque one at that.
Well, it's the first combat-oriented death.
Ah. Let's see. Who's this? This guard. The guard on the far left of the fight wails in horror as one of his mates has been completely decimated by this mysterious elemental. And flees. Neth, it's your turn.
You're so inbred, you're a sandwich!
Oh my god.
Excuse me?
Oh, it's so funny.
Wisdom 13.
Yay, alright, let's see. Oh, apparently he's like doesn't understand the concept of a sandwich.
I've got nothing else.
There are other actions you can take, however, you don't have to stay within the vicinity, you can try the things. Just put it out there.
I have.
You're not murder hobos just yet.
Yeah, that's why she's keeping her distance.
No, what we are is panicked idiots.
What we are
Yes.
cannon fodder.
Yeah, actually. Seems about right.
Okay with this.
Can I use my bonus to like scream from her guard?
Oh, please, yeah.
It's just as high pitched, the same. This motherfucking just this high pitched cane.
And you do so. On the sound of actually, you do draw in the more guards. You did.
Okay, good.
Yay! They had been approaching anyway, considering all the whistles have been blown out. But 3 more appear. Having now know what... Whoa. Roll 20 no. Having now know what direction to run in.
Cool, I'm done.
I'm not changing the size, I can't be bothered. Alright, next is... Oh, I need to roll for them too. Let me just quickly do that, apologies. Clank. 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 70. Oh, that guy. Okay, Thin Guard is next. Okay. Wow. Alright, so... the slightly squashed guard. Blood dripping from his nose and mouth. He's pretty sure he's broken several ribs after being crushed by whatever this body of solid water stuff has done to him. Steps over the body of his friend and gallantly tries to attack again. If he's going down, this bloody soup is going with him.
Soup. Well done. All right.
I can only imagine that the poison all had chunks in it that are now in the water room element.
Yeah, and you got the bits of other guard as well being crushed. Delightful.
yeah.
But he does hit. He's that determined. He did it. Slices and dices, slashing across the face of this elemental. But once again, the hearty sound sounds out in the rain. Next is... what guard is this? Alright, the new guard that arrived near Neth shouts over to Neth, "Whoa, what's going on? What's this?"
No, actually, words come out. Just kill it. It's gonna. That's as much as she can.
It's gonna, yeah, alright. Good enough for me. Charges forward. I better get a raise! That is battle cry. It can only go so far though. Goes just behind the previous guard. Boink. Okay. Next is... Whoa, please roll 20, stop it. Hearing his other mate going, "Better get a race!" And then the other guy charges in going, "Yeah, triple!" Charges in, steps over, stabby. As he runs forward, he blows his whistle
Boy,
again.
are they optimistic.
Look, this is a mess. Stabber. As he runs in, he also blows his whistle. Swinging with his free arm, misses. Drops his whistle. Fuck! Sorscha.
Stabby, stabby.
He's got a knife.
Let me see you have.
A knife.
Actually, she used her frying pan last time, so you know what? I'm gonna use it.
Eh.
So slappy, slappy.
Slappy, slappy.
No.
Unfortunately, not learning from before, it bounces back again.
She's trying.
She's
Good.
trying, yeah. Anything else you'd like to do?
Guards! And that's gonna be it.
Okay. When is Gregory? Come on. Oh goodness, he's got 4. Poor Gregory. Alright, one of the newer guards runs forward, all he can do really. This time having the foresight to blow his whistle first before moving.
Ah, they've learned.
They've learned. They're clever girls. Not quite in reach of the elemental, however. Instead decides to try and pull away the body. Let's see. I guess a strength will do for that. No, athletics. Roll 20, please. That's my cash raise for today. Okay. He slowly pulls away the body just to get out of the way. Melby. Let me just check something. That is a... Is hellish rebuke a reaction?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Okay, I'll keep that noted. Alright, so in the meantime, however, she's going to Eldritch Blast twice. One in each hand. Pew pew! Oh no, Melby. They swing wide both sides of his head, and he does the elemental like dodges casually, just tilting his head ever so slightly. Let's see. Who's next? She hasn't got a bonus, I don't think. Alright, guard at the bottom, south of everybody. Can charge and attack. Seeing that his mate has already blown the whistle, he doesn't bother himself. And slices at the elemental. Hits. What am I doing? Stop. Just take the 3. Okay, Urist. Kobe.
I think we're gonna try to sneak around towards around where Soren is.
I think it's safe to say the elemental's fully distracted now, so you can just go.
Urist! This is grim.
It doesn't look great. Wait. Do I have another bottle on hand of the liquor that I didn't deliver to the Cheeky Nook?
I'll ask you, how many bottles do you usually carry with you when you do the rounds? Because you gave one to the Cheeky... No, you didn't give one to the Cheeky Nook, but you did give one to the guard and also to the
Gave
mayor.
one to the mayor.
Yeah.
Wait, did I give one to the guard?
I don't recall. I'm just asking.
I don't remember giving one to anybody but the mayor.
Okay.
Well,
if you feel you would
by
have
what I
this-
figured, it was like 2 or 3 plus the cask that wasn't delivered at all because of the rain.
Okay, if you say 2 or 3, then you do have one left then, at least.
Okay, well, I gotta wait till next turn, but, I think I got some kind of plan. Give me a minute. And that's my turn.
Okay. I hope it's what I think it is. That'd be cool. Alright, that is a deaded person. So take him off the... Alright, next is this chap. The one that managed to miss, I think he did. Slices again. That's all he can do. Is this something you did not sign up for, honestly? You thought guard life would be really easy. I mean, the city isn't that exciting, is it? Not like this, not like stories. And as he's pondering this, he completely misses. Oh, welcome back, Reed. Turning to the bunch of guards that are now to his right, or its right. The elemental... Let's see. Oddly disappears into a puddle of water. You see his whole form gloop into a big round shape and move underneath the whole guards here. And they're panicking and tapping their toes. Soren.
Right, Urist, you can... I'll be back. Donald! And he jumps off and goes after the man.
Okay.
Just check to see if he's alive.
Let's see what the distance is. You were about there, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say it'll take an extra 5 foot just to get down as well. This is the bridge.
Oh, then I'm done. Then that's my entire movement.
Okay. You're within 5 feet, so you can peer inside. So inside you see Donald. He is completely still. You can't... if you want to check if he's still alive, from that distance you can't really approach him, but you can do an overall observation. So roll medicine.
Medicine, you say?
Yes. Okay, you can just make out that his chest is heaving up and down.
He's alive! But, you know, just...
Are you shouting this?
Yeah.
Okay. Urist, from where you are, you can
Oh, that sounds like every week.
Seriously, there are rumours about him being half merfolk. Must be true. Okay, what else would you like to do?
Oh, that's my turn.
Alright.
Movement and action. I don't have a bonus action right now, I don't think.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of his body because it's blocking Gregory. Gregory, from his position, notices that the elemental has turned into a large puddle underneath the guards. And what he'll do is move around the side next to one guard. And all he can think to do in his panic is to shove the guard out the way. So he's gonna literally try to pick up this guard and throw him. So that's gonna be strength, come on. So what he does, he lightly pushes the guard. Because the water is quite slick and the cobbled floor is as well because of the rain, the guard falls prone to one side. With his extra attack, he's going to turn his sword to the tip point facing down to the floor and try to stab the puddle. Stab the puddle!
Stab the puddle, stab the puddle, stab the puddle.
Misses the puddle. He doesn't quite get the puddle.
Ah, he's really bad.
Neth.
If your parents divorced, would they still be brother and sister?
Jesus!
Ooh!
Yay, vicious fuckery.
God damn. Sorscha's gonna have to have a talk with Neth about this.
Oh shit, she's been listening to too many people.
Well, look who she's raised by.
So yeah, wisdom 13.
Okay. Wisdom. Yep.
Yeah.
You see the puddle quiver. It's like a red ripple, an angry ripple emanating from the center and spiking out towards the rim.
That's it. Oh, and another round of yelling.
Wah, wah, wah. It's next. Oh, yes. Long Johnson. I need to remove these fellas. In his own panic, does what Gregory does. Stab the puddle! And fails also. Why? It's a stationary puddle. But he's moving and angry, whatever. Right,
It's
next.
a big angry stationary.
Big angry
moving
stationary puddle.
puddle.
But this guard, but slightly more enlightened, does what Gregory did beforehand, tries to pull his mate from the puddle. So you roll a strength. We're going to try and actually heave him. And his mate is thrown to the side. Let's see. Now that the puddle is clear, the remaining guard moves next to Gregory. Stab the puddle!
Stabbing.
Stabs the puddle! Yay! Alright,
Oh, he's been practicing that stabbing.
he
puddles.
has! Take that puddle. Sorscha!
Stab the puddle. Well, run around and stab the puddle.
Capes! Stab the puddle!
Stomping it like a 3-year-old. Man, she's getting worse.
I'm telling you! The frying pan, man.
I told you, that was Mom's worst pain.
He manages to bounce really far off the puddle. Bang your own knee.
Ow.
Multi-purpose. Who's this fella?
It was cast iron.
I mean,
not a-
now it's bent and broken, so
It's not a Twilight Mantle
it's not even
product. That's what it
That's easy. Yeah, that's the problem.
The guard nearest to Urist points, momentarily looks back to what Urist is fumbling with. He goes, "What are you doing?" Use free action to talk. Kobe.
I need to get to those cloths over there.
Oh, well, yeah, sure. And for his action, he steps out of the way.
it just looks like a bunch of people stood around bullying a ghost.
Take that, Casper.
Not feeling so friendly now, eh?
Melby's like, it's just, all Melby sees is legs. She is... Melby just sees legs. And what she does is take her hat off, grabs Neb, and flings him at the elemental. Neb, do something! Let's see. Where's Neb's sheet? Neb! There you are. Neb flies high in the sky above the puddle and takes out a tiny short bow. It's so tiny, it's very short. It's a small bow.
That's precious.
It's so tiny. And it's like you're pretty sure that the arrow is actually just a needle. And he twangs it at the puddle. Twang!
This is the shit you did in high school when you were bored.
Yeah! The needle twangs into the puddle, and I'm pretty sure I just rolled like a 1, yeah. Why, what's this? Oh no, well it's immune to poison anyway.
It's alright, Neb, great minds.
Yep. The needle sticks in to the puddle momentarily because of its semi-liquidous solid form, and gets sucked in. Oh, I've got 5 of those left. No. It's an action for Melby to get Neb to do something, so that's that. The guard closest to the puddle stabs the puddle! Crit stabbing the puddle! That's an 8 altogether.
Astounding. Oh, that's the one that wears heels.
Max damage stab too.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait, is it immune to stab? Slashing, I should have checked this before. Okay, I'm gonna have that anyway. Oops. Let's just ignore that for now. Alright, next is Urist. I will say the top is about here. Oops. That looks like a sword. I don't know why. Ignore.
Oh look, it's Soren.
It's in my movement range.
Yay! I think that's about where Greg was standing before.
I think so.
Yep.
It's around there. So he's gonna uncork the bottle, take some of the cloth, and shove it into the bottle with some hanging out.
Ah, yes.
Hey Melby, can you light a fire?
Ah! Points to Sorscha. Her breath's wicked.
I can only do it once in a while.
Oh, crap! Ah, we've only got. Has everyone got matches? Well, then Eldritch Blast do.
Does that burn things?
I don't think so. Wait! She looks in the pockets. I've got a tinderbox.
Oh, that'll do then.
Alright! Catch! And on next turn, she'll throw it to you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. So the guard that was pulled out by his friend is going to stab the puddle. Misses.
And isn't this the one that wanted the raise?
Yeah, well, we're not talking about that anymore. The elemental rises up into its humanoid form again, standing. It's like it's almost like a clear 6 foot shape. So you're not as tall as maybe the Dragonborn folks, but it's quite a big form and it's wide as well. And there's this weird, horrible feeling on your chest when you're near it. It's almost as if like you're underwater. It's this presence has a heavy weight upon you. And it turns towards the 3 guards that have been stabbing it. And does that thing it did before. And that's a DC 15 for each of those folks. Let's clear a pathway, shall we? With bodies. So... God. This is what you get for stabbing puddles. Ooh, wow. So, so middle guard like leaps back, quite daring. Even does one of those, superhero landings. The guard on the left and right, however, is sucked into the elemental like before, like the others before, and they both take damage. Pray for guards. One is dead. The other is dead.
Oh no.
Oh no. So as before, you see the 2 guards struggle within the form and you see them being pressed together and you hear crunching inside. It's muffled, but you can hear crunching. And you see the metal of the helmet squashed together and there's just oozing blood within the form of the elemental.
Mom, I'm scared. Pick me up.
Soren.
Well, time to take that 5 more feet step to actually go in. Is there a way out from where I am? Like once I lift him, hoist him up over the shoulder like a sack of flour.
You see a slight distance away there is ladders up towards where the ground floor is.
Fine. Up over the shoulder. Time to get him out of here.
Okay.
I'm a good lad.
Good job. You did it.
I did it.
I'll take your whole action though.
Yeah, no, that was the whole plan.
Okay. You're a big boy, so I'll make you roll to pick this fellow up because he's smaller.
Oh, alright, thank you.
You're a big boy. You're a farmhand. Like, you lift heavy things often.
Yep.
It's safe to say you're pretty good at this. Let's see. And it's currently not much water either. It's just like a very small, like, couple of centimeters full of water at the moment. Let's see. Gregory. Right. Come on, Gregory, my boy. Let's see. So... So he has currently got his wings out, so he will deal extra radiant damage, but if he hits, if he ever hits. Let's see. Divine Sense, Divine Smite. Okay. So what he'll do then? You'll see him raise his sword up into the air, and with a last blast of almost shining sunlight from his back, you see it go into his sword, and his whole blade lights up almost like a beacon. And he attempts to slash at this elemental again. Come on, please, Gregory. Fuck.
Well,
Gregory!
It's not been Greg's day.
He takes one swing down and then back up again in the reverse arc. Gregory.
Poor Greg.
Taking lessons from Sorscha, I see.
Oh no.
In another life, that did real good.
He did real good. Quite taken aback and disappointed in himself, his wings disappear. Oh no. Alright. Neth, it's your turn.
Wanting so badly to yell at Gregory, but realizing that she really needs to focus. Another vicious mockery. You're as useful as tits on a pig!
Oh my god.
It's hilarious.
Wisdom saving throw.
Fuck.
He's had enough. Anything you'd like to do? Anything else?
More yelling for guard.
Long Johnson, even though he's really worse for wear, is determined to see this through. And does a stabby. And misses. Poor Long John. He's where you see him. He's still heavily injured from before, and he goes to one knee after exerting a lot of strength into this recent
Hope he
hit.
survives.
Long Johnson.
You have a name now.
He's
You
a
have to
name
survive.
now. Who's this? Guard closest. Oh, seeing his the guard. I'll start again. The guard closest to Neth right now. Seeing two of his comrades go down in a horrible mess right in front of him. Quivers for a moment. Almost drops his sword. Eyes darting to and fro. And I'm gonna have to... because these guards are green as fuck. Wisdom saving throw.
You mean as green as Soren?
As green as Soren. But... just as his grip is about to loosen on his sword, he his will like fortifies and he grips it tightly, swinging up high and charging. You don't know exactly what he's saying, it just sounds like a gargle squeak. He's trying to sound tough though, best he can. Slips on the water and blood and falls prone. Well done. Golf clap. The guard next to Gregory, slightly disheartened by this amazing display by Gregory, falling flat, tries to show him how it's done. Lifts his own sword up to swing. Slips on the blood, falls prone. What is these rolls today? Oh
shit.
God.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh no. Sorscha, help us.
Sorscha, help. Okay.
Just start throwing guards. That's all you need.
Take Johnson there and just throw him.
No! He will die. Okay, what you gonna do?
Fine. Dagger. Stab. Well,
Stab
actually,
it.
butcher's knife. Stab.
Ah. Unfortunately, it bounces off somehow as well.
You know, she's also gonna move.
Mhm.
Like, she'd actually be, like, right next to it, but
Are you within
guard
5 feet
is
of
overlapping.
the... If you're within 5 feet and you move, you'll invoke...
If I move...
Within 5 feet, that's fine. If you move around him...
Right, but listen. If I move her token there, you can't see it.
I can delete it if you wish.
Okay.
That works.
That works.
Okay, I have to make sure as a DM, I just have to make sure, that's all.
But now she gives advantage to Gregory and the other 2 guards.
Flanking. So. Okay. Sweet. Alright then, let's see. So the guy that's furthest away now, at this point, moves towards elementals now that the space is free and slashes at the knot puddle. And misses at the knot puddle. Melby, checking back with, remembers what she had to do before, thank you, my brain, and goes to throw the tinderbox towards Urist. So I'll just do a athletics throw for that. Think fast, Urist!
Alright,
Oh, fuck!
I'll go get it.
It flies right near the bench. It's about there. That is her action, however. Oh, whoops. Actually, I'll get rid of his body as well.
Think fast, I'll get it.
Urist! Luckily, it's your turn now.
Alright, let's go grab that tinderbox. Yeah. It's just in range, thankfully.
Excellent, yes. I'm assuming you took the top and bottle and stuff with you, so I'll get rid of that.
Yeah. Grab that. And I'm gonna use sprint to run back in range and ready for the next turn.
Mm-hmm. Dash. Okay, I'm assuming you have that with you, so that's that.
Alright, you're gonna want to clear out. And that's everything.
Okay. In that case, it's the water elemental. Let's see, who's in range? What he does now. The shining radiant light that appeared before it distracted the elemental, and it goes towards these 2 guards. All 3. Let's see. Who's he turn to? The source of the light was Gregory, so he will attempt to do the same thing. So Gregory must make a... let's see. Previous token. Yeah. Shit. It was strength. Ah, he just fails this. Okay, so Gregory is suddenly taken by the elemental. The guard next to him as well does the same thing. Manages to hop out of the way. And then you see Gregory grappled by this elemental, and they're tossing and turning together. Gregory himself trying his best to break free, however, the elemental causes him some damage. Oof. What's his, okay. His whole head is actually encased in this jello type substance, and you hear him gargle in pain.
Oh no.
Oh no. Poor Gregory.
Oh no.
We're gonna create a time paradox.
That'll be interesting,
Right?
wouldn't it? Okay, Soren. You have this fellow, Donald, over your shoulder.
Yep, well, we're off to getting out of the river before the river decides to come back. I imagine it's going to be my entire action is getting out.
Yep. Oh,
So,
it's action
that's
to
it?
climb, yes. Okay, so where are you about?
So my
Place you about here.
yeah, if you could, thank you. If you could just put me where I can make it to.
Yeah, you're there.
All right.
And you have Gregory. Are you going to place him?
I have Gregory. Wow.
Look.
Gregory.
I have had a long
How'd
day
I get
yesterday.
you?
I had a long day yesterday, and I'm slightly sick. So.
No, I have Donald.
That
So we put him
fella.
down.
Yeah. How does it feel? You work for Old MacDonald, and you have a Donald. How does that feel?
Goodness. And I'm gonna go put him down. Actually, if the action, yeah, no, I probably still have him actually, because I'm gonna put him down on the bench,
Okay.
so he doesn't like roll over and fall back into the river. He seems to be magnetically pulling to that.
Is that the end of your turn then?
Yeah, that's everything.
Okie croaky. Alright, Gregory is trying to escape. Please, Gregory, come on. No. Gregory's still grappled by this beastie. Let's see. And then Neth.
Crap. Hang on. She has no idea what to do. Another vicious mockery. You've got to be at least like 2 people, because no one person can be that stupid.
Hey.
Ooh. Oh, is it 1 damage, or do you have to roll for it? There you go, 1 damage.
Why do I keep rolling 1?
It's as if I knew. Okay, it quivers. At this point, more guards appear.
Hey.
But you notice that
More
the
fodder.
more fodder. You notice. I'm gonna just copy paste this one. No resizing needed. You do notice the flow of guards is slowing down, however. So
Oh god, it's killing all the guards.
it's killing all the guards.
We're gonna need another Timmy.
That's this initiative for those folks. Ooh. Alright, let's see. 17 guarders next. Alright. Long Johnson, come on, you can do it, mate. I believe in you. Hey! Party horns. He succeeds in stabbing. 1 damage. Boop. Alright then, let's see. That's all his actions, however. Next guard. I'm just gonna sail through these, because expediency and all that. Oof! Okay. Alright, what's next? Because there was just a bunch of guards. Okay. Are they gonna do anything fancy? Just stabby? Oh, well done. Welcome back. So you see the guards just gang up on this elemental, hacking and slashing and screaming and cursing, and you see bits of globules fly off this elemental, and they kind of like Terminator 2 style. The globules slink back into the elemental shape. Next is Sorscha.
Well, I think she did worse with the dagger, so... Back to the frying pan. And she does have advantage, but still shitty, so 12.
Telf does not hit, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, boing.
Boing! Jelly.
She's trying.
Copying his mates, these are the guards dogpiling as well. It's just a flurry of globules and steel and crying. Just die! Why won't you die? Is what you hear sometimes.
Sorry, it's really funny.
This guy too. Nope, he fails. Poor Melby, sea of legs. She literally is just like trying to push her way through all these people. Just get out of the way! I'm trying to see you! I'm an actual adventurer! This is really weird! Get off! No! I don't want to step there! And she tries her best. She realises she can't really throw these Eldritch Blasts, so what she does, she empowers both of them into her hands. She tries to forcibly push the Eldritch Blast into the Water Elemental. So I'll do 2 shots for her. Boom.
Eldritch push.
Eldritch push! Boom. Hey. Alright, 1. 2. So 14 altogether. You see, the way she's did I do that right? Excuse me. Let's write 4 instead. Oh, I know what I did. My number 4 doesn't work sometimes.
Oh, that's a...
My number 4 doesn't work sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Melby, you see the green colour of this Eldritch Blast, almost like lava lamp up the form of this elemental, and it crackles and pops all the way up, and it damages. You see exploding, like bits of sparks flying from the body of the elemental. And it doesn't look pretty now. You notice that where it used to reform is very slow now. Sometimes even bits don't even bother trying to get back to its main body. And the ones that do fly on the floor and don't return, they disintegrate, not disintegrate, or melt into little small puddles of what you reckon it looks like proper water now. Alright, Urist.
I'm gonna try to light the cloth with the tinder set.
Okay, it's a box of matches.
Alright then.
It's a box of matches. The only thing we would try to be careful of is it's raining, of course, so.
I'm gonna try to arc it over the guards.
Okay.
But I warned them.
Yep. So what are you gonna do exactly? So you've lit this thing.
Throw it at the elemental.
Okay, so this will be.
Throw a flask of acid at his face.
Yay! Athletics, please. I'm gonna have to look up splash damage now, aren't I? Trying to think. You're aiming it at the center of the elemental. It's a little Molotov.
I'm aiming it wherever I have the biggest opening.
Alright, it would be...
I'm rolling as well as everyone.
Yep.
Oh, shame about that guy right in front of it.
Oh boy. Alright, so these guys have to do dexterity saving throw. And Melby. Let's see. So I'll say it's only a little Molotov, so I would say like a 10-foot square perhaps, where the splash zone is. So they got that guard is on fire. This guard.
Maybe I should have handed it over to Soren to throw.
That guard's on fire.
No.
Melby! Melby! Come on.
Those people.
Melby's. I'll say Melby's fine with the 16.
I knew somebody was going to do that.
It's me. I did it. I'm that guy.
Yeah. And oh, excuse me. Let me draw. I would say it's just like 10 foot, like these two basically. Oh no, they were Melby too. Come on. Ah! You stupid drawing tool. Move. No, not this guard. There. Alright. So, 2 guards are on fire. Upstanding citizen. Oh
yeah,
no!
I'm helping.
You're helping! Now I'm saying because it's heavily raining, this fire only lasts 1 round, so next turn they'll be put out. But still, they have to take fire damage. So fire damage, I'll do as 1d4.
It's only a problem if they die.
Actually, I'll do 1d4 because I'm nice. Pull guards. Actually, no, probably 1d6. Oh, you do 1d... Okay, I'll do that. I was gonna roll for each guard, but you roll twice, please. Do it again. Okay. So this guard takes 3. So it's 7 now. Our guard takes 1. It's a 9. You hear squeaks and surprised yelps from the guard, and they're trying to pat themselves out. Whoa, what's funny's going on? Whoa, fire! Melly's like, what are you doing? At least when I cocked up a float, it's in a safe distance from someone. Oh no. Let's just forget about it. We'll
It's
talk
very
about
hard
it.
to throw glass in the rain.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Well, let's just forget it ever happened. Gregory is now focused, determined to show that he is a true hero. And takes an attack at the elemental. Oh my god.
He does have advantage.
It's true, it's true, it's true. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I feel better now. Actually, do Divine Smite still work? Yes.
Yeah, but you don't call those until after you land the hit.
Yeah, well, he hit, so. He's gonna do extra... What level is he? It was a level 6. So 1d8 for each spell higher. What spell does he have? Actually, I'll just do 1 spell slot. Okay. So he's gonna use extra spell slots, so 2 spell slots altogether. So that's 3d8. I get my free damage now, yeah. Oh no, what am I talking about? He's at 2. No, yeah, 3d8. Okay, he's gonna roll extra 3d8. So, what? You know what? This elemental is dead. So finally, at the moment of glory, he takes the final blow of this elemental. The sword once again glows shining bright as he slices down at to the whole like middle section of this beast, and you see it slowly peel in two. It's really slow. One slice slops to one side, the other slops to the other, and as it does so, it liquefies into a giant puddle before the rain washes it all away. And panting, Gregory is just in one place, still with his sword raised, because he was going to raise it again for another attack, just in case. I'm so sorry, everybody. I usually am a lot better than this. Whew. And the guards back off, trying to keep away from the puddle that forms. The fire eventually goes out on the guards. Oops, one guard disappeared. Pretend he's still there. And Melby sits on the floor, absolutely exhausted. And so does Long Johnson, who's already down on one knee, completely fully sits down now. Oh my goodness! That was a lot harder than I thought it would be. That's the first elemental I've personally fought. And that's the end of turn order. Is it over? It is over. Oh, well done, Gregory! You finished it off.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, not to get ahead of myself, but what are we going to do with, Donald? Heft.
You place him onto the bench.
I do, by the way.
Alright, a number of things happen as the elemental is basically liquefies into nothing and is washed away by the rain. The rain begins to peter off surprisingly quickly until it is just a light drizzle. And the river, from the puddle that it was, as if from a spout or a fountain within the riverbed, begins to fill up the whole river canal until it is flowing once more. And the boat that Donald was in floats to the top. The pieces of the destroyed boat from before also float to the top, and the rope is never to be seen again. It's washed away.
Oh, pity. That guard is... He's dead!
Oops. Guess you don't need to return the rope now, eh? Actually, no, I think it was Long Johnson who's currently on the floor panting. I think it was, in fact, Long Johnson. To be honest, I don't think at the moment he's really concerned about a hempen rope.
You know, I think that's fair.
But yeah, currently Donald is a bit unconscious on the bench. The guards just gather together discussing what's just going on, and Johnson staggers towards them, and they all just have a meeting in the middle, discussing what to do next. Melby runs over to Urist and Soren. Gregory goes and checks on Sorscha and Neth. Melby speaks up. Oh boy, thank you so much. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. This is not what we didn't want to endanger anybody.
Urist is like leaned over the railing, I guess. Doesn't really want to look at the bodies.
Yeah.
Or in that general direction.
Now that the elemental has completely disappeared now, there is bodies on the floor. The rain, now that it is petered down now and it's just a light drizzle, doesn't completely wash away the blood. They're still in the cracks of the stone. There's a huge mess on the floor. And the guards are currently surrounding the whole bodies, trying to tidy them up as best they could, wrap their own cloaks around the bodies.
Carnage. Neth, you okay?
Neth kind of takes a second and then just full speed runs at Sorscha and just hugs her.
Wraps her arms around her, holds her tight, pats her head.
Melby,
Yes.
is it always that bad?
It can be. It's a very dangerous livelihood adventuring, you know. You don't know what you're gonna stumble in.
Spooky.
It can be, yeah. Gregory. Oh
Here's
no.
the rest of your cloth, Melby. I
It
wish
is.
that had gone better.
It is fine. You can keep it. A memento. Yay!
I'm gonna toss that evidence over the rail.
Oh, I see. I won't tell anybody you're littering. Goes over to the bench.
Thank you.
Gregory fumbles and looks very apologetic towards Sorscha and Neth. I'm really sorry you had to deal with that. It's not really a sight I'd like to show people.
No, it's... The elemental was there, you had no choice. It was going to hurt somebody one way or another.
Not you sure this blood, though.
Better you were here than not. Could you imagine the carnage if you weren't?
Oh, goodness. Yeah, you're right. That would have been a right state of affairs. Oh. Well, I think the mayor most certainly believes now the gravity of the situation.
Yes.
Oh dear, oh dear. This makes me really worried about my own town now if this sort of thing happens there.
Might want to talk with the mayor and get moving home.
Yeah, I think I will after a short rest. I'm a bit knackered and injured. And you see, like, his, from after having been crushed himself by the elemental, there's lots of dents in his armor.
Looks like you'll need to get your armor fixed too.
Ah, that's right. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm gonna help the guards out. Sounds very tired, the poor boy.
You should do that. Yeah. Neth, do you want me to take you back to our room? Whatever. Whichever.
It takes a second for her to kind of collect herself enough to speak. I'm gonna go say hi to Mom first, and then I'll see you over there.
Okay.
Melby looks over the gentleman on the bench.
He's alive, but I can't say much more than that.
Yeah.
I'd call for the guards, but they seem a bit distracted.
You know, let's have a look. And she checks him over. Like, listens to his breathing, checks his eyes, see if if his pupils dilate or not, if she opens his eyelids. Just a once over. Well, he's alive. Well, no idea. He's breathing, that's all that counts.
Expert opinion, is it?
Yeah! Look, I'm not a Healy type, right? Neb, where are you? And you see the sprite slowly fly over and plonk himself on her head. I lost my needle. Oh no, I'm sure we can find another one in the store somewhere. You should really get more ammunition, you know. You can't just carry 5 around. I'm really small, alright? Oh, that's fair enough. I know how that feels. You know, I need to invest in some sort of, like, stilts or something, because trying to fight with between legs is really weird and awkward.
Ah, right. It would have been a right mess over there.
I'm telling you. I was knee deep in that. Ugh.
I saw Gregory standing very triumphantly. So good to see he's alright, but what are we going to do about the others?
Yeah, this?
Guards.
Oh, well, I guess they're gonna do guard stuff. They've got a mess to clean up.
Should we go back and tell the mayor?
Yeah, I think we need to know, eh? We've got something to report. But first, I think, you know... look, I'm knackered. I'm knackered, that took a lot out of me. And I need a drink or 5. Alright, Ned. With that, she wanders over to Gregory, walks around the mess as best she could, steps around, just to take Greg's side again. What are you gonna do with Donald?
I don't know. This is his state of being. I guess I'll leave him in 2 weeks now. Put him over in the Nook. Seems everyone likes to be there.
Put him in the other guy's spot.
So once again, Soren will heft up Donald onto the shoulder.
Yep.
And while the guards are busy, before questions can be asked, he'll start away.
To nestle him in Barry's.
Urist, I'm going back to the Nook. Gonna deliver, heft. And then I'm probably going to go by way of the mayor.
Right. I'll go with you.
Figured you might want to, what with the, situation.
Okay, so what's everybody doing? Some people going to the Nook, others going to...
Gonna go to the Nook to meet up with Neth.
Is everyone going to the Nook then?
Sounds that way.
Alright. The guards are too busy trying to sort out this mess. One glancingly over their shoulder mentions that they'll contact everybody soon. Gregory informs them that he'll probably report to the mayor, so not to worry, he'll handle this sort of thing. And then they all trudge over to the Nook. Just move the map. Excuse me while I get rid of these things. Excuse me. You will see 2 maps appear. There you go. My voice is died. Alright, so you are, let's see, Gregory and Melby. Did I ever make a sheet for Donald? I don't think I did. No. Okay, let's see. So, Neth, you plunk yourself down wherever you fancy. And you're gonna nestle Donald into Barry's moss bed. Is that what you wanted to do?
Oh, no, I was probably going... No, actually, I mean, go ahead. Why not? Sure.
Yeah.
If I'm told to do it. All right. That's what you think. There he goes.
There you go. I'm not saying anything. Melby and Gregory just huffed down. Very tired. Gregory as well. A little taken aback by the might of the elemental. He swore he could have done better. And he's taken it hard on himself. Melby's just patting his back. Trying to get him out of his armor at the same time. And it's a bit of a tight squeeze because some bits are a bit dented in. Neth's mother watches everybody step inside with narrowed eyes and folded arms, and she's tapping one foot impatiently on the floor. And especially when Sorscha walks in too.
Sup, donkey?
Get out, you bard! You bard! Get out!
That was amazing.
Neth, I don't want you to speak to her ever again.
About
Shut up.
that.
Excuse me?
I said shut up. You know what? Your face looks like somebody set it on fire and put it out with chains. If you were a potato, you'd be a stupid potato. And you know what? Whoever my dad is, I hope he brings his new wife to your funeral. I'm done.
What? Get out! All of you! Out now! Out! I will not be disrespected like that in my own property! Out!
Make me
That's
wish I had
good.
more middle fingers.
Everybody!
Sorscha
Everybody
holds up
out!
hers.
She starts throwing things. She starts throwing plates. She starts throwing mugs. She throws them at the three boys as well. Just get out! Everybody out!
But I didn't do anything.
Get out!
All right, Melby.
Oh no!
We'll be at the Locust.
What's that?
Bye.
Oh, what?
Gregory, your Urist might be time to
Oh
leave.
no! There's another monster!
Yeah, but this one's not our problem. Let's go.
They all scarper. Melby tries to help Gregory gather his armor, and they all run out. Oh, short-lived. Okay. So arriving back at the Locust, Lesley's just wiping down the front bar and just clearing and just dusting off the shelves and clearing mugs and that kind of thing. Trying to do all his work by himself. Still not many customers though.
Oh no. I left him. Oh, I left him with her. She was so mad. Oh no.
Do we need to go get Donald?
I'm not going back there, thank you very much.
Oh, go get him.
No, I don't think he's in
I
any
don't think
great
she'll
amount of
notice.
trouble. I think he'll just fill in for the usual scenery.
Exactly. That or he'll fill in between our...
Rip Donald.
Well, today's been an exciting day, especially for you, Neth. I'm going to go have a chat with Gregory and Melby. Bye.
You're looking around. You don't see Valna and Vice. You do see Melby on stage. She's just sat down.
Who's on stage now?
Sorry, Retty. Look. I'm tired. Look. Retty on stage, just tuning her lute, whistling to herself with a smile on her face. Did you go to the bar, Neth and Urist?
Yes.
Okay.
Immediately, look for an apron or something to put around my waist and just start cleaning shit.
Oh! Angry cleaner, are we? Are you okay?
There's just dark grumblings from her.
Okay. I'll leave her to it. Sir,
Hey, Neth.
If she's gonna do that, Sorscha's gonna hit the kitchen.
Okay.
I've got a whopping headache, so I'm just gonna stay and listen. But yeah, if you need anything, Neth can drag Sorscha around.
Okay. And suddenly, Lesley feels very, very outnumbered by slightly annoyed people. Oh dear, alright, I'll leave them to it. I think I'll stay at a safe distance. So, sir! He motions over to Urist. How can I do you?
Alright, one moment. Neth?
Yeah.
Was your mom watering our drinks?
I just look to the side. Yep.
Alright.
Most definitely, yep. Alright. Fully unarmored now. Gregory just has like an undershirt, nice, just comfy trousers, that kind of thing. And he's just leaning against the table, looking very sleepy. Melby's just like attending him, making sure he's okay. Trying to dress some wounds. But then...
So, fellows, are you alright? It was a rough time of it, and I didn't do much of the fighting like you did.
I just need a sleep, honestly. I'll be alright. I've had worse.
That's good to hear.
I think I just need to feed and water him and Neb and you'll be alright.
Good to know.
When your friends here, the other ones.
Hmm?
And she points towards the stage, points towards the table, the far corner.
Oh, I wasn't friends with them. I can't even really remember their names. But I remember one was flashing, one was small. Neth would remember it, and so would Urist. Sorscha. Yeah. But I didn't personally know him.
Oh well, looks like they scarped.
Well, they did say they'd be doing that, so I suppose it's to be expected.
Yeah.
Though, I don't know where they're going in this weather.
Who knows? Oh, luckily the weather's let up a bit.
You think that was the doing of that, water monster?
I'd say so, considering it started easing off as soon as we defeated it. Elementals can cause weird happenings in, you know, wherever they go. They're not from this plane, you see.
Oh. It's very interesting.
Very, very interesting, but also quite frightening.
Well, as I say, I wasn't so close to it, but I bet you those guards feel a bit scared.
Yeah, it wasn't nice, let me tell you. Oof. First-hand experience and all that.
It's a pity.
Pity. And as the evening winds down, which I will say so it does, it's growing dark now. It's quite a busy day for everybody. Now, what Melby and Gregory tend to do the next day is they, as they said, they would have gone to the mayor's office to just report what was happening. Gregory was insisting on moving on as soon as he could to Dudley. But Melby decided to stay behind. She'd surmised that maybe she should stay behind just in case some more funny happenings happen. And she just wanted to stay and check, make sure everything is safe and sound. So Melby hires a room at the tavern of the Green Locust. And she and Neb are seen often, just drinking and eating and making merry. And getting to know Retty well as well. Retty seems to be a fixture of this whole thing. I suppose Neth and Sorscha are now employees of the rival tavern. Congratulations. I guess this is kind of like a promotion.
Yep.
Clap, clap, clap.
Hey, we don't have to deal with, a surly boss. And
Yeah.
Lesley's probably pretty happy.
Yeah, he's a good employer as well. He's fair, he's honest, he's a nice person to be around.
He's not sleeping with the whole town.
He is certainly not. He's not sleeping with the whole town.
He's not watering down the ale.
As for the Cheeky Nook, you don't hear much from them. Business seems to be going down. people decided to gravitate more towards the Green Locust for the better atmosphere. There seems to be lots of bitter, angry folks that now drink at the Cheeky Nook. It seems to attract those sorts now. As for the guards, having been very distracted by the elemental and the huge fight that had broken out, they had all mostly gravitated towards the central market area. And because of that, since then you haven't heard anything about Vice and Valma. I'm assuming they got away safely with all the kerfuffle that was happening. And life slowly gets back to normal in the city of Kern.
About Donald?
Donald! Well,
Survived.
that will be another story to tell.
Oh god. And the triplets?
You just don't know.
Yep, wonderful.
You do see Granny now and again. Always you see her mostly outside the arena, with hopeful expression on her face, dreaming one day that she will battle within the arena grounds. She thirsts for glory
And blood.
blood. Battle Granny.
This summer, Granny is in Bloodsport.
Gladiator Granny.
Yeah. She chugs down the Crimson Beast. Chugs it. Drinks it uses it for milk in her cereal instead.
God bless.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Puts it in her coffee instead of cream.
Well,
No,
Urist...
Puts the coffee in the...
Yep. Drinks it like coffee. 10 a day. But yeah, Urist, if you want to take charge of the kids, I mean, first you don't see them. You'd have to go looking for them if we ever play again. I'm sure we will.
All right.
We shall see what happens. But if you're keeping an eye on them, out for them, I can make things work. I suppose. Anyway, this is the end of this story. I will write a future adventures of City of Kern. So thank you very much for playing.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It was
thank
fun.
you.
I do apologise for my shit descriptions and stumbling of words, but
Nah,
I've
it's fine.
been either super tired or sick, and I'm sorry.
That's
Have
awesome.
you not
Shut up.
watched me? Have you not watched me tumble down the proverbial stairs of my vernacular?
You can pronounce that word, though. That's the main difference.
Just because I thought about it really hard.
Okay. Anyway, I shall close off stream now. Thank you very much for folks that are watching, and thank you for the bits, Ramzar, and also... Oh, that was just Ramzar. Thank you very much. I shall see you whenever I see you. I'm going to try and stream Mondays as a regular thing. Not always D&D.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do some D&D prep, because I got other D&D stuff to do prep for. Not just Menagerie. So we'll still see. Either that or an art stream. So do. But
Awesome.
until then, goodbye!
Bye.
Bye.